Let's wake up, wake up, get up, get up, get up, get up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's wake up, wake up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's wake up, wake up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's wake up, wake up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Hiccup, and I seen that my sister was already dead. She said I'm around and go get in my stance. Watch I make sure no one snatches my check. And then that's the bill there. Sold in the mail and put it up in the mid pocket. So let me hit it and land it line. Give me it up about 10 dockets. But ain't no bucket ride that read up. Hop on the 10 to the clip. Ready to get him up with him at thugs. And against that dumb, man, I gotta get there. Player, holler, holler. Say clear, got much to offer. When I'm up deeps on 93. I'll open the clock for some dollars. So get it back again. I want a quarter off. Oh, most of my thugs just got the same. And we gonna roll it all up to smoke. Tell them to trees the hydro. We know what the cut, so the buck to the popo. Toss to the giggle, then roll with the corner, same old. Running through the alley, get in the alley. Hop at the second of sundown, no front from January on 9th of December. I'm loving the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's wake up, wake up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's wake up, wake up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's wake up, wake up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's wake up, wake up. Get up, get up, get up.
It's the first of the month. Gotta grind, gotta get mine. In the hood that I claim and I swing on the double nine. Gotta find them dubs. Only got 40, can I tug get love? What's up? Come and thug on my corner. Begging be a donor. St. Clair thugs don't like that. And selling them dummies, making that money. Come back, all the minutes still crack. From the 1st to the 15th, thug them up pretty cheap. But I gotta save, gotta come up. Put it all in the cup. Wanna get bloated, go to the stove. Grab a couple loads. Start to roll to the bag. Count on my profit and add it to the stash. Gotta watch my back, see you play your head. Be out to rob me, fools, but never no shows and no losses. Don't be keeping these buzzers up off me. See, could have sold a whole block, spin a couple pills, thug, burn a lot of green on the fur.
Wake up, wake up, it's wake up, wake up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, it's wake up, wake up. Get up, get up, get up.
Waking up, feeling buzz up early in the morning, stretching, I'm yawning, lightweight bitch, chug a lugger, take a fifth to the dawn. This night I got geek with my truck, but it dance the stress, so I'm getting me hustle on. Hop on the phone, calling up crazy phone. Wanna know, did your OG check come?
She put me down.
I'm hop on the bus with busy buzz.
Get drunk.
And I'm coming with a bunch of that funk from Hump. Here I come, T, put me down. Oh God, how I love when it first come around. Now I'm freaking me black and mild. Rolling through time. Cause see the first get celebrated. Rushing to the block cause I wanna get faded. Looking on wild cause I'm needing me hair braided. Heavy off into this game. Two to the first, just call me that pro slang. Them records from the east to the west coast. Making that money all across the world, man. Ain't gonna say clear true. And I know the record late tonight. But I gotta make a living so I ask the Lord to keep my homeboys live. When we coming over here, it's all about making more. Wanna first get a flip, but don't flip. Getting live with the bump, those poetic hustlers in the graveyard shift on the fur.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, it's wake up.
The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
People there.
Was it?
Wow.
That was more people than came before he was alive.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? I mean, I had a... Oh.
How many people think you come to your funeral?
My funeral?
3.
My mom, my sister, maybe my daughter.
Sure.
Dave.
Look, you sure?
I know code 3 did. Are we on? Can we at least get a hey? Oh, so you stomping on bitch now? You stomping on bitch now? You stomping on bitch now?
She hit you up.
So should we show them your paper, which did nothing? I mean, are you kidding me? You stomping on
Nobody
bitch?
doing that shit, huh?
You stomping on bitch? That's almost as bad
That
as
was
when
classic.
almost bad as when my man
Your man.
Yeah, man.
my man is the quotations. My man was saying
You
that
throw your fingers up.
the people in
What difference does that make?
Right.
in the track the what was it called the room that Dannon always watches or listens to the chat room.
Chat.
Yeah, the chat room. Somebody in the chat room said, and I meant to write your name down.
Oh.
I don't know if it's a dude or a girl, punkette, said that Lewis need to get rid of that shtick about the show not being good and how I say the show is horrible. And it is.
Only when you here.
Okay.
Now, is that your stick when you're doing
Shtick.
stand-up?
Shtick.
When you're doing
When I'm doing
stand-up, do you do that?
stand-up. This ain't stand.
That-
You know what's so
that's what
funny?
I'm
Marcus
saying.
King came to the show Friday with me, Buddy Lewis,
Oh,
me,
yeah.
and
You told me. What was it bad?
no, Buddy is really funny.
No, it is.
I mean,
We weren't talking about Buddy, we was talking
Kente
about
stayed
you.
on forever.
We weren't talking about Kente, we were talking about you.
Oh, me? Oh, I was funny.
Oh.
I'm
Look
a
good.
church. It's only 20 minutes. If you got 40, then I might struggle in at 10. But then I'm going to play with the audience. So listen, I'm Lew Dix,
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
and we have to introduce a special guest. This is actually the first time we've ever had a female.
That's a lie.
Well, who was the first female?
The first show ever we did, Nikki Pam was on that show.
And you see how that turned out.
Well,
Are you sure Nikki Pam was on our first show?
The first show.
No.
How long
Was
Don't
she?
tell me.
It was at least 10 years ago or something like that, right?
Y'all been doing this for
16.
10 years?
And it hadn't gotten any. It's just where we level
Yeah, it
off.
might be the host.
It's okay. We've made that clear. That's why I can't get on Earthquake show. So, but congratulations, Speedy got on
Yeah,
there.
he doesn't like you. He told me that.
It's okay.
Thanks for the truth, Hope.
Always.
Okay, so our special guest, this young lady.
Very special guest.
This young lady is one of the few ladies we said, yeah, sure.
She's a real woman,
Yes.
not just a hole, extra hole.
Well, it's obviously they're going to be clicking because they've been having chemistry because they moonlight on Speedy's show.
Oh, do they?
Moonlight.
Yes.
What is this, the 70s?
I was actually looking for a picture of you on Earthquake show. I was done. I was going to call her and tell him to remove you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
And then let Dannon sit in that seat. But Danny got a tummy ache. He actually texted us and said he had a tummy ache.
Oh, with that list. Tommy ache. Oh, my God, so gay. I got a tummy ache. I can't imagine. Because you know when people text you,
Right.
you talk in their voice.
Yeah.
You know, I
Why's
got
my
tummy-
shirt wet?
He's spitting on you and all that.
Hold on.
Oh, God.
Slow down. You're going being too funny right away.
Oh,
Just wanna try to
okay.
slow
I
this
can't
down.
help it.
Yeah, we got to pace ourselves.
Okay, got
We're
it,
not
got
that
it.
funny.
Gotta
Because
stop
my
doing
tummy
that, man.
hurts.
Let the comedy fly.
Well, you just, hey,
Louis, my tummy hurts.
you got to add some water.
Shit.
Now, okay, so let's get to this.
You haven't introduced her.
I'm getting ready to. If you just give me a minute.
No, you was getting
It's
ready to
funny
do
how you know what's funny though. I actually thought about staying home today because I was gonna say we good because Dan it would have been too many people here, and I actually said I was gonna call her and say let Hope host.
It's your show, though.
Yeah, but I didn't want Danny tried to
Allegedly.
host once.
It was disastrous.
It was. What did you just say?
Disastrous.
Disastrous.
He got it out. He was.
It was disastrous.
Yeah, that's what you heard. Okay, I heard it. Okay. Anybody with kids, like she's raised kids,
that's
you
a
hear their
disaster.
mistakes.
Yes, I hear it.
Yes,
Yeah,
you hear their
it was
mistakes right away.
disastrous.
Now he hears them through comedy.
Yeah.
We hear him as a parent, like, okay, you just.
And both.
Yeah, right. So that's right. Sorry.
Well, what it is, it's just the lingua franca. It's just everybody's dialect. He's from Chicago. He has a
Yes.
Chicago dialect, so it comes off a little different. That's all.
He's been in California 30 years. Knock it off.
Yeah,
No,
really.
he's still
still
Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh yeah. Wait. That stick can go knock it off, but she ain't say with that. That's one. But I got to ask you a question too. So from the chat room. So remind me. Before we go any further, this young lady is. She was one of the first that could just hang with guys as far as comedy.
best of them, yeah.
And nobody even looked at her sideways when she walked up. It was the same respect given from day one.
Yeah.
And she was the funniest one by far. The girl that sold Ford cars, she was okay. Monica, she was okay.
She was never funny.
Nah, yeah, but okay.
She was just fine. She was never funny.
Yeah.
She's a director now.
And he's trying to be friends with her. Who else?
Your ex-girlfriend.
Karen Addison.
Karen Addison was.
No, that's not his ex-girlfriend. I'm gonna start all the mess.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, AJ?
Yeah.
AJ Sanders was. She was. It's obvious AJ Sanders was a 10 times better actress, comedic actress.
Absolutely.
Comedic actress.
Absolutely.
It was just again, she was good looking, cute, and then
Yeah, that was your
people
boo
like.
thing.
No, but she.
Who's in your class, female? Who was in it?
That's what I'm saying. She didn't have too many peers that could mess with
Wanda
her.
maybe, or she came. Wanda was way before me.
What, Edwanda White?
Yeah, she was way before me. I used to see her on TV and stuff.
Oh, wow.
I can't
What shows
think
was
of.
she on? In the 70s?
No, they had a show on BET. It was like a dance show that DL used to host, and it was not before Comic View, and it was a dance show, and they would do comedy and dancing. That's what I'm saying. That's how long ago that was.
Edwanda White was in a different.
She was.
Yeah,
she wasn't.
she wasn't with our crew.
She was with D. Militant and those Eric Jerome Dickey and all of those guys.
There wasn't too many female, but again, so any further? But you're from LA, I believe you're from LA.
I'm from LA. I'm from Michigan. Me and Sinbad.
One of the most honest people I've known, and I secretly love her. I would never tell her that.
Thank you.
Right.
I know now.
I mean, tell her that. But she is, and she's been doing something really incredible for comics. Was it 16 years now?
10.
10. Okay. Feels like 16.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it started at the J Spot. Then everybody tried to jip her. Was trying to rip her off when she at this comedy club, like trying to get her to just trying to get her to just lowball herself. And she took a lot of young comics and helped them. And the one and only Hope Flood.
Yes. Hey, y'all. Do I get a round of applause, Poetess, please?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What about that? Yeah. You're so busy cutting my stuff down. Chopping me down. Don't even have. Yeah, one job. Push your button and clap. Yeah.
Hey, Poetess. This is my girl right here, Poetess. Thank y'all for having me.
That's the only reason that you I was like, do I feel like I text Poetess right back. I said, do I feel like dealing with these niggas today? Exactly. And she said, I got your back, so Poetess, you're gonna have to chime in, boo. No, she's not allowed.
As I always do.
Okay. So we started off this way. How was your weekend?
I'm alive.
You took your line, you know that. How was your weekend?
I'm alive.
You can't be too alive.
Why can't I?
Why not? Why not? You are. My weekend was amazing. I went to this amazing white party, the Lisa and Roland Wirt Foundation. Roland's gone, but they keep this thing alive. And it was at the Hyatt Regency. When I tell you, it was some fine niggas everywhere.
Oh, damn, I should have went. Lewis, you went, right?
Yeah, Lewis was there. Jeff was there. Speedy was there.
It was my first white party.
It was it was the first time. I'm always on the road, but when I tell you they had 2,500 black people in beautiful white all over, and it wasn't crowded. It had enough space. It was well organized, and I'm telling you, Poetess, you missed it. It was some fine
I did
niggas
miss it, and Lewis invited me because Code 3, bless her heart, had an extra ticket for me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's the same thing you
Code
told me.
3.
Well, I did. She first said the first call was you.
Oh,
Then
the
it was
first call was
Hey, I'm calling my boy. I ain't hanging out with you. I called Tina.
wow,
No, I would have
really?
hung out with you in second place.
Wow.
But at least I called you before I called Dannon.
You didn't even call me.
You the ones got me the tickets. So I didn't know. I was surprised. Only reason I went was because you got me a ticket. I wouldn't have gone.
It was dope.
And
I
was
heard
glad
about
I
it.
went.
The sister that works part-time over here at 7-Eleven, shout out to Lisa. She was one of the organizers.
Oh yeah, okay.
Of the event.
Yeah.
Okay, Lisa.
Teeter Suge Nightgown was there.
Yeah.
He texted me a picture. I'm like, so?
Who's Suge Nightgown?
His brother.
Yeah.
Oh, your brother was there?
Yeah.
Your real brother?
No,
I
his
saw
fake
him.
brother.
Wait a minute. I saw your brother. He's tall, right?
Yeah.
He didn't have on white.
He didn't?
Yeah.
He had on blue.
Yeah, see, the niggas that had on
Yeah.
other
Blue.
colors, I didn't talk to them. 'Cause they don't follow instructions.
He had a blue, and I think he had a hat on. Did he have a hat on?
Mm-hmm.
He had a blue shirt on with little different colors. hat.
Dang, man, you remember everything.
You was so detailed with another man.
I just didn't connect him as your brother, but I knew he was a real one. Because
we talk. Yeah,
we talk.
we talk.
Certain real ones we spoke to.
Yeah.
Other ones we walked by.
And then that's
and I knew him when I saw him. I was like, "Yo, what's up?" Da 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 da. Boom.
Yeah, he came up. He was like,
Yeah,
"What's up?
what's up? Da 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 da.
He said, "What y'all doing? Y'all observing?" I'm like, "Hey, yeah."
Yeah, he was just smooth, and it was like, "All right, I can speak to him."
And
So
then
everybody-
Friday,
Oh, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you, Hope.
I'm sorry. Friday, I went to the Hollywood Bowl
Yes.
for the 90th. I saw you, Poetess, but by the time I turned around, you was gone. For the 90th birthday of Quincey Jones.
Wow.
And they had all these different artists do all of his songs that he arranged and produced for other people. And the backup singers was so dope. This one guy, Avery, what was his name, Poetess? Avery, God, I forgot his last name. When I tell you this dude, they sounded just like Michael Jackson. He did the whole Thriller thing. He did the dance and everything.
Yeah,
Jennifer
yeah.
Hudson sang. Patty Austin was there.
Wow.
Stevie Wonder
Yes.
sang. And
Samara Joy.
Samara Joy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Was there a young person that stood out?
Samara Joy.
Stevie,
Okay, I didn't know
no,
who she
Stevie, the guy Stevie, he's from L.A.
Oh, Stevie Mackey.
Stevie Mackey, dope.
Yeah.
The range, his vocal, his range is.
Okay.
It
out
was
of the-
amazing.
it was
I thought
amazing.
there would be more celebrities
I thought so,
there
too.
singing,
Yeah.
but he brought out new talent.
Yeah.
That were that was
They
amazing.
were amazing.
Yeah,
They hit
they
every
were
note.
amazing. Yeah.
This mother and son team.
Yeah.
The mother, she was a conductor. She conducted the
Yeah, the
orchestra.
white boy was
and the
aight.
white boy, no, he was dope. He did my favorite Michael Jackson song. No, somebody else did. My favorite Michael Jackson song.
Oh yeah,
is
and our girl Saida Garrett. That's
Saida
the one
Garrett.
who invited me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
yeah.
always been beautiful soul.
Yeah.
Oh, she's cool
she
as
was,
hell.
Yeah, my favorite Michael Jackson song, "Man in the Mirror." That's my favorite Michael Jackson
Yeah,
song.
she wrote that.
She
song.
did,
Yeah,
yes.
she wrote that
Wow.
song.
Now you know every comedian asked this question.
What?
Who hosted?
They didn't
The
really.
conductor.
The conductor. They didn't have a host.
was
host.
Yeah, they
conductor.
should have had a host, though,
Yeah.
but they had the conductor
Conductor
hosting.
just,
Oh,
and
yeah,
he just
the
kept it moving. A comedian would have spoiled it and just had it all.
Yeah, he did keep it moving.
You know, this is the 90th. He was the nothing but the colonizers was
But
there.
guess who wasn't there? Guess who wasn't there?
Who?
Quincy Jones.
Oh
What's
wow.
he sick? He's 90.
He's sick?
I think he's a little sick.
90
But
make you
still,
sick?
no, he was there one of the nights because my
Damn.
girlfriend has a picture with him.
Okay,
So he was there.
I went Saturday night.
Yeah, we went.
I went Saturday night.
Okay, no, it was Friday. That was Friday, Poetess.
That was the
No, it was
Sativa
Saturday.
Friday.
It was Saturday.
Sativa
It
Friday,
was Saturday.
Indica
It was-
Saturday.
It
Yeah,
was
you're right, you're
Saturday,
right. Oh.
and
Yeah, so
Do you have a calendar?
it was Saturday, and Stevie Wonder kind of gave it away. He said, "Whenever you see or hear this, like like he's gonna see the video of this." So he kind of said that
I
in the
see what you're
middle
saying. I got
of
you.
his set. So we was like,
But
oh,
what I
Quincy
loved
must not
about
be
the
here.
Hollywood Bowl, I haven't been to Hollywood Bowl in years and years and years. And basically, you could bring your own food and your own liquor, and you go up and you eat it in this little area, little picnic area, and then you could take it in there with you as well. But it was just a whole vibe. And I took a bus, like I went to the
shuttle.
LA Zoo, and I took a shuttle for $6 round
Yeah.
trip.
Right.
Right, same thing,
So
yeah.
you don't have to deal with all
Parking,
that
yeah.
traffic and parking.
Yeah, but the beautiful thing on Saturday and this concert, there was no traffic on Highland,
Yeah, it wasn't.
and they do have stacked parking, but we parked right at the end, so we was able, and then we were able to go to the after show event, and that's where I met Samara Joy, such a sweetheart. So she's so
That's the
dope.
tall one, the real
Yeah,
tall
the
one with the
little young
orange.
sister that sings
Yeah,
the,
that girl
the
bad.
jazz.
She's bad.
The jazz covers.
Everybody was so dope. They hit their notes. These were very amazing professional singers. It was.
and
was
Patty
awesome.
was dope.
Oh,
Oh
she
my
was,
god,
and she looked so beautiful.
And then there was a young lady from Bakersfield, California. I
Yeah.
can't remember her name, but she was.
She was
the whole
dope.
show was good,
Yeah,
and I
right.
think what made it like put the extras on it was the orchestra.
Yeah,
The
that made
orchestra.
it classy.
Yeah, and he had the orchestra included a lot of Quincy's original
Music.
musicians. Yes.
Okay,
Some of the songs he could have did but they did almost a whole tribute to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Because he wrote the Off the Wall and Thriller
It's in
album.
a woman's world right now.
Yeah, evidently, because y'all just
You didn't even want to come.
just
Because your tummy was hurting.
Walkie-talkies.
Oh wow.
Walkie-talkies. All right, no, finish. This is great. This is how men sit around when women are talking. We just say, "Hey,
Shut
cool."
the fuck
Go
up.
ahead,
Okay.
take
Like, no,
over.
it's cool. No,
ahead.
no,
You
we
can
were
you
listening.
can
I'm just
talk
trying
now.
to figure. I'm just trying to figure out when do you guys hit a period and then go?
Like, stop?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. We're done now.
because y'all didn't stop. Y'all just kept going. That's cool.
Someone shout out to Seymour, the artist is Avery Wilson. she
Avery
said.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Dope.
Thank you, Seymour.
Thank you, Seymour.
Seymour, they on Seymour. Somebody was on Seymour. Oh, her and Jeff Brown go at it.
Oh wow.
Yes, and I was like, Jeff
doesn't
Brown.
Jeff Brown go
on
at-
Facebook.
Yeah, I'm like, Jeff Brown, leave people alone.
Who
Jeff-
doesn't Jeff Brown go at it with?
Don't start me the line.
Okay.
So listen, I'm glad everyone had a good weekend.
What'd you do?
Yeah. How was your weekend?
I'm gonna talk about my weekend.
No, we are. Everybody else.
Did you wear white to the white party?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay. Was he cute, Hope?
He's dancing
I mean,
all on
did
his
you have
girl.
all white on, or did you? Oh, you was all up on code 3.
Yeah, he was
Wow.
all up on her. I was like,
shit.
God, get a room. Why don't y'all?
Wow,
Jesus.
really?
I was like, you were that insecure. Y'all kissing her all on her neck and letting her
All
go.
right,
on
let me
her-
just tell you.
Wow.
What happens
territory
is
and
what
don't
happens-
me.
I don't show enough. I've been told I
Huh?
don't show enough affection.
Are you affectionate?
I am.
You
I am
think?
very affectionate, but not in public.
Oh, you don't like PDA.
Right. So
Okay.
I'm not affectionate in public. So I've been. That's
Public
been one of our
displays
things.
affection.
One of our things is because
But-
I never.
But see, then you overdo it. So you overcompensate.
I
You was
did.
all on her. I was like,
Well,
get a room.
I
Why
actually
don't
told her.
y'all?
I said, when I see you, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be all over you. I told her that.
It was kind of
I told her.
disgusting.
Yeah, I told her. I said, listen, because I'm tired of hearing that no one knows me. You're just secret and all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm not that famous to be secret. I'm just chilling. I don't do anything.
And you don't do PDA. That's all.
I disagree.
What? What?
What? He don't
I
do
had a
PDA.
couple of interactions at the dime.
Oh yeah, that was. That was.
Attention security, we have a pervert in the lobby. A pervert in the lobby.
But she's a good girl. She's a good
Damn.
woman. She loves to dance. She loves to party. She's so.
What
I
you
mean,
said,
look
Jeff?
at her.
Wait, Jeff. Wait. What happened at the dime? He was all
No,
over.
no, we
was he
can't
drunk?
say that.
Oh,
Was he drunk?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when he does it though.
Grabbing
When you
titties
just
and
your
shit, I was
PDA,
like, oh, wow.
your PDA, your D, your PDA.
Are we really? You really? You need to chill
never
before
did
I
shit
speak
like
on you.
Somebody
never
said
seen
in the
me.
chat room you had on eggshell.
I don't.
But not quite white, but eggshell.
What is that?
Men are colorblind by name.
What up, yo?
Because there was some niggas in there with green on.
Yeah, it was.
Niggas had on
Niggas
black.
had carnation on.
Yeah, niggas had on
pink and all
black.
that.
Shout out
and
White
pink
Cameron,
and
good
everything.
one.
And I was like, nigga, I'm not fucking with you. You don't even follow directions. Fuck, I'm
So
talking to you
did
for.
Howard Hewitt sing? I heard he
he
hosted,
was
but did he
just,
sing?
I
Nah,
think
he
he
was
sang.
just-
Did he sing?
drunk.
Yeah, he was. He was just. He wasn't. He just.
It wasn't Shalimar.
Yeah, he wasn't afraid that Roland was going to roll up. He conducted himself like he didn't expect Roland to come through.
Even
Or that he
Byron,
wasn't getting paid.
Right.
One or the other.
Right.
Okay.
no, Byron Scott got
Exactly.
tired of him.
Oh, was Byron Scott there?
Yeah, he handed him the mic.
Oh,
And I
okay.
just got tired of hearing For the Love in You. It's just like an hour remix.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody was chanting, "Where's El DeBarge? Where's El DeBarge?"
It's not even his song by himself. It's with Shalimar. Can he sing those songs for us?
Yes.
Yeah, he can.
Okay, he helped write those songs or
I think those songs, yeah.
okay.
All right. So listen, it is a day. I thought about that gentleman. A guy called us last week. What was his name? His A&A, JJ or A&A. A&A. His wife's name was Angie, and his name was Al.
Big Al.
Big Al. They're listeners, and he's
Tulsa,
has
Oklahoma.
5 kids. Tulsa, Oklahoma,
Okay.
5 kids. His wife's a nurse. So we want to shout him out because he's just a fine young man. And you said there were a lot of fine men there. Now, I'm going to ask this question because I
Are they
did
good
not
kissers?
know. Huh?
Are they good kissers? Is that what you're
No.
going to ask?
No. But I saw a lot of Richard Lawson, Beyonce's mom that's there.
It was an older crowd event.
Right.
It was.
So-
It's your age range.
Right. So, but what was interesting
Why
to
your
me was,
voice so high?
my muse says that. She says I did a better job last week of controlling my voice. But whenever we have somebody talented here, I get excited. You're right. Normally we know who sits in that seat.
Oh God. Y'all should fire this nigga then.
I've never turned this.
No,
He
you
won't
do it.
go. He
Huh?
won't go.
You never been that
I've never-
engaging before.
Huh?
You have been engaging. You have never been that
I've
way.
never turned this way
By
that
this-
much.
by this
Normally, I'm
point-
like this.
By this point in the show, y'all two be going at it.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm like
right.
this. I'm like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've tried to get him to leave. We've asked him to leave.
And he will come back.
And we just wish Earthquake would
Well,
just.
no,
call.
we can ask now.
What?
How is he on Earthquake show?
Yeah, that's right. Because
He was funny last week we were on. He got a white girl now. He got a white girlfriend now, so that's all he
Oh, he didn't share
He
that
didn't
with
share
us.
that one.
Oh!
Oh,
So-
that's the one he was saying that. Okay, he didn't say she was white.
She white.
Right.
He's
He was
proud
telling
of
But
it.
he
us
does he
about-
talk because he talks a long time here. We let him talk. Does he
I
talk a
found
lot?
actually a clip of Lewis and Dannon going at it. With Lewis pretty much wanting Dannon to leave.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this.
Oh, we didn't
But
know that.
no, he.
Pooh Bear, I don't love you. Don't you understand that?
But I love you.
I don't love you. You stalk me. You text me. You have MySpace updates about us getting engaged and all this
I don't
other
get
stuff.
it. I don't
Why?
get
Because
why.
that's what I want.
I don't get why.
I don't want that.
You know, hold
I
up.
told
I
you
don't
that long
understand
too.
why women who are heterosexual love to make men who are heterosexual gay.
No.
Why is that funny?
I'm not making you
But
gay.
that's what I'm saying.
My
is that
point
why
was
won't
more
you let
that
women
you
out arguing about something
my
else?
point is more that
That's-
you
no,
and
that's
Dannon
just-
always bicker
Because y'all
like
sound
y'all.
Not that. Not that.
I think because y'all sound like women when you do it.
No,
So I think that
that's,
was her
we can't
analogy.
say that we sound like women because we can't say that to y'all.
Why? We sound like men when we argue?
No, that y'all sound like women. Y'all.
Well, we do. We are women. That's what we
See,
sound
then
like.
you're being honest.
But then y'all sound like women when y'all argue.
When
But we
you and
wouldn't put a
Dannon
clip of you
bicker.
and two
Because
women
why
arguing saying you love me
why
and all
are y'all
that.
arguing that
That's not
long?
funny. That's
Y'all
too-
men. But he's pretty. He hits the points on Quake. But our show is different. His show is different. He actually asks you questions and you give your opinion and everything on that and stuff. So he was actually on fire last week when he talked about his white girl, and I roasted him the whole time.
Okay, well, he didn't tell us that. He just
Yeah, he didn't
tell you
share.
he got a white
Yeah,
lady.
because this crowd over here, they
having
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like Dannon, but I just think he would be better served on Earthquake show.
I got you wrong. Huh? I got you wrong. You said don't get me wrong. I said I got you wrong.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So,
So wait, tell us more about this white girlfriend, because he
no,
won't
we
share
don't.
it.
I
Why
can't
would
do
we
it.
want to see again?
I don't
He's
wanna
not
hear that.
here.
I don't
Why are
wanna
we
hear
talking
that.
about him?
No,
and his
and
white
I
girlfriend?
didn't divulge something that he didn't never divulge
Right.
over here. So
Right.
I feel like
okay.
now I'm telling on my friend, and I don't.
Right, I'm with you. I agree with you. He can tell us.
Can we get
We'll
Hope a
ask
shot
him
of
when
liquor?
he comes back. You want
We
a
would
shot
be
of
preferred.
some
We would be
Ciroc?
preferred. We would be preferred. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, well, let me roll you something.
Okay, so you're gonna just tell everybody everything we doing here? Can we just? You don't have to tell them you rolling or something. You talking too much. Chill. Here we go. Here we go. Just for a minute. Just for a minute.
Drink your
Tell
man
everything.
milk and calm down.
Not mad milk.
You're
Protein milk.
Same
No, it's
thing.
just we're putting out everybody. It's just.
Drink your dude in a bottle now. Calm down.
That's plant based.
Your muscle relief.
Maybe you need some
Come
other
on.
shit in it. Fuck
Muscle
that.
milk.
All right, so let's
fuck?
go to
Okay.
this.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I was gonna.
Oh, no,
Go ahead. Ask.
No, go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
my bad.
No,
Go ahead.
What were
No,
you gonna
you-
ask?
you go.
Go. What were you gonna ask?
Okay, girls, go to your room.
No, what were you gonna ask her? Go ahead.
No, I was just going to throw out a topic, but if you wanted to go
Well,
ahead.
that's what we were heading to, but go ahead, throw out the topic. Since this is
Aren't
the way
these
she
y'all
says we
topics
should do
here?
it. Go
Okay,
ahead.
sorry.
What's the topic?
All right. So, on social media Never
ahead.
mind.
What? No,
Never
no.
mind.
Why are you being sensitive?
This
Say it.
show is.
I'm
this
not
is-
being sensitive,
go
but
ahead,
why
say
are
it.
you
Is this
rolling your eyes?
Because this, I want to see. I'm waiting. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Hey, girl. Hey.
This is just.
He rolled his eyes. Am I the only one that saw that?
No, I saw it.
I felt it.
Because now he would say, I'm saying he's a woman that rolls his eyes. I just can't go there. I told you I
All right, what's the
opted to
topic?
not
What's
come.
the topic?
Okay,
Man,
so
what's the
one
topic?
of the topics that I have on the outline there, if you read it.
Yeah.
This girl came on social media. She works for, I think, Costco. And she was they were complaining about how she was dressed. She's wearing a uniform, but she's curvy. So the question is, should curvy women dress down on jobs? But here's part of the clip of her speaking about it.
I just want to know, do I look inappropriate for work? My dress code is a polo and dress pants or jeans, no rips. I'm dressed appropriately. However, I was called into the office because I don't have the right body shape. I cannot help my body shape. I got a verbal because of my body shape, and I was told I need to wear bigger clothes.
Oh. She looks fine to me.
It depends on who called her in the office.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Was it
well,
HR
the
or
If it was
story.
some fat white Mexican bitch who's jealous.
Wow.
I can,
We love that honesty.
Could you be more descriptive?
How tall was she?
yeah, they so jealous of black women that have, bodies and things like that. But if it was a man who said it, or was it a gay man who wish he had that body, or what? So those are my questions.
Well, the thing was, when she got called in the office, I don't know who the supervisor was, but they told her that men look at her when she walks, that she's basically a distraction.
Oh, okay. Well, why these niggas can't get their carton of eggs and get the fuck on? I don't get it.
What kind of uniform? What does she work at?
So she's what can she
Costco.
do basically? Should she
Work in the
Where could she
freezer.
Magic's, what's his name hiring? Strip club hiring, I guess. I don't know.
No,
That's
she
the-
looks fine with
I'm
it.
one of the people now that I ain't got my body done and work done. I'll be on my whole shit every day.
Wow.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. I was at the white party, no bra on.
Yeah. That part, yeah.
Yeah, my coochie print, okay?
Oh.
I'm no bra, bitch.
Pictures.
Yes, here. And stuff. I don't give a fuck. I'll be at the 7-Eleven, 99-cent store. Niggas be trying to approach me all goddamn day. I be on my whole shit and everything. So if you got a body and stuff, bitch, I don't give a fuck what these motherfuckers say. Get you another job. They gonna fire her because she could sue them for that.
Yeah.
She could absolutely sue them for
I would hope that's jealousy.
It is.
Because her line was backed up to the back of the goddamn Costco. No waiting on 3. No, I'm cool right here.
It's gonna be a long wait.
Right.
Kiosk is open.
I don't know how to bag my
I'm
own
cool.
shit. I don't know how to bag my own shit. I'm
Fuck
good.
self-check. I'm with this one right here.
Yeah, let her check me out.
I forgot the crackers. I'll be right back.
You gotta get in the line again.
Yeah.
I'm coming with 5 carts.
Yeah.
Hold on. Take your time.
Yeah, that's jealousy right there.
Yeah, that sounds jealousy to me. It's
You're
just-
right. She can.
She could sue them. They had that with a teacher. A teacher had a body.
Yeah, she
Remember
did,
seeing
yeah.
that? The teacher, she had a banging body, and she came to work
the
with some,
heels on,
and they've been doing it. My son, when he got to high school, Westchester High School, because Jeff let us use his address and let my son go to Westchester, and his grades were slipping. And I was like, what is going on with you? My son's a straight A student.
Besides teaching.
I said, let me go up here and see what's going on. And when I got to the class, I was like, I get it, son. Teacher bad as fuck. I'm not a lesbian or nothing like that, but she was bad as fuck. And I said, son, I get it, but you got to get through this. You got to get through this and stuff. So
I can't concentrate.
what is this? Something's hard on me. What is that? This is before he knew what it hard on was.
Right,
all this
right.
other stuff. But it's
he
great.
knew back then.
Did anybody on the panel ever have a crush on any of their teachers?
Yeah.
Growing up,
Of course.
Miss Big Bride.
Oh, Miss McBride.
Lewis.
She was cold.
Lewis never.
Nope.
Lewis went to school and there were nothing but old maids and shit. They came to school and them granny gowns on and shit. They were real teachers back then.
Yeah.
They'd have a peppermint in they purse, shit like
Miss
that.
Crabtree.
Did you,
Nurse
Jeff?
Ratchet.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
What
them
grade?
Chicago teachers.
Yeah.
What grade?
Miss Flowers, 3rd grade.
Ooh, Miss Flowers.
Yeah, Miss Flowers, yo. She used to come in and be like, oh, okay. All right. Got the
In the
heels
3rd
on.
grade?
3rd grade.
He was out there. Oh, okay. He was
Fourth
fucking
grade, let him tell
4th grade. He was you and R. Kelly.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
He said that
I
was
was
his
a
boy.
leap.
He said that was his boy.
Yeah.
He's in the book.
Oh,
He's in R. Kelly's book.
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah, page, what was it, page 38?
Page 42.
Yeah, he's got it highlighted too, page 42.
You should don't say that out loud. They might call you in, nigga, as a key witness.
Nah, I distanced myself a long time ago.
Show me
So.
that.
Louis, you ain't never none of your teachers, not even high school or nothing. Did you go to school here
No, I went to school in Philly.
in Philly? None of them teachers in Philly.
Allegedly.
Oh, I don't believe you.
We were
He was a dancer. Yeah, he was a dancer.
He was.
Who's your,
He was
what's
a
her name?
dancer.
Yeah.
Jeff, he was a dancer.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Beat It dancer or like
Ballet.
Alvin
Ballet.
Ailey dancer.
No, ballet.
Oh,
Leg warmers, all that.
like Jean Anthony Ray, the famed dancer. Louis, she was one of them type of dancers.
Spanx everything.
River dance backup.
All right.
It was part of the curriculum.
Yes.
Oh, they didn't have any other electives and stuff.
Nah, he
No, it's
didn't want
theater.
them.
Oh, I would die to see that. I swear. I
We
would.
got film.
Oh shit!
We got archives.
He sits on that side of Dannon for a reason.
So you don't hit them. So yeah, I would sue them if they,
What
Because
was that? Did you have
there's a
crush?
dress code, but there's not a. Okay, so there's a dress code, but there's not a fitted code.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever. Would you want her to wear some more slacks or bigger?
Yeah, they wanted her to wear bigger clothes.
Then she'd be too big, and whatever.
Those fit. They fit fine. Did you have a crush on the teacher?
Male teacher, yeah, sure, of course. Of course. I had a crush on a male teacher before.
Did you get good grades?
Yeah, I was an A student.
Oh, okay.
I was an AUU student. My mother couldn't believe it. She's like, "How you get an AUU?" I'm like, "I'm not dumb. I'm just disruptive."
Right.
That's it.
She told you her son was smart.
He is. My son went to private school. She don't know my son.
Okay, hereditary, it doesn't have to mean that, though.
Well, it's not about heredity. It's about work ethic. That's what you pass on.
Yeah.
Not so much about you pass on your work ethic.
I kept my son in
Yeah,
private
when
school. He would have to come home. He'd have to pick 5 words out of a dictionary. He'd have to write them in a sentence. He'd have to do a book report, and then he'd have to read to me out loud. Ain't nothing worse to me than an illiterate man.
Right.
Nothing
so that's
worse
why
to me.
you make sure they do their summer reading. You do certain things like that low key. That's
One
why-
program a day, one program a week. You could only watch TV once a week, and then on Fridays you could watch.
Yeah, you gotta-
Absolutely.
You did that. What are you talking about?
Of course I did.
Same
that.
thing you did with Julius.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
There you go. You did that with your son. A
They
little
still
hard, a little basic. You were a little.
No.
Yeah, you were a little ignorant with yours, but
Oh,
you
wait.
got
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
it. Yeah, you were a little.
No.
You really,
I never took the doors off the hinges.
well, that's because they slammed them. Julius didn't slam your doors because you would have shot him.
No, I wouldn't.
That's how scared you had him.
My son's father took, when he came home from prison, he took my son was fucking up at school, and so he took the
door.
yeah, because that's what they do to them niggas in prison.
I've never been in prison. I just did it
It's effective.
And-
It's effective.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's effective.
You act right when you don't have a door.
Yeah, you act right,
You
door.
act
And
right.
then he said
Anybody
next.
can just look right
he said
at it.
next your mattress gonna be on the floor.
Now I'm gonna show you how to make a spread.
And
bag.
did he make grilled cheese sandwiches with an iron? He's like, it's your iron.
He'll make you. I'm gonna help you make a fifi bag.
Right.
I'll see you.
Sleep with this knife.
So he would wait till his dad left to go to work before he used the bathroom. I ain't going to the shower. All right. So listen, are we? Was there anything else?
No, go ahead.
You sure?
I'm done.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, we'll check it off then. We'll check
Bitch.
off topic of the day. So Roland Wirt, we miss you. Rest in power. It's really good seeing all those old school faces, but old faces. Like your brother. I didn't realize. Yeah. So that's how you're supposed to look. In shape like your brother,
Wow.
right? Your brother. Now, did your brother play 4 or 5?
Allegedly.
You gonna hesitate on your brother? Come on.
Allegedly. What happened was.
Yeah.
But he looked like he talked trash though.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. He looked like he talked trash. He looked like he talked trash. He looked like he talked trash. He was cool then.
It was
He
interesting
came.
because Daryl knew his brother.
Oh, did Daryl know his brother?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, everybody know his brother.
Yeah.
Who's his brother?
His brother's just a cool guy.
Yeah.
His brother looked like somebody say if somebody's chasing your brother would say, "Come on in here." Come on in. TDP would close the door.
Okay.
Brother would say, "Come on in here." So it was great. It was good seeing those people. And
So speaking of Roland, how did you meet Roland?
Roland Wirt,
Yeah.
I guess like everyone else, he came down to the Comedy Theater. He was Robin Harris's friend. He accepted us because Robin said accept us. I mean, Roland was just that guy. And then a Golden Tail.
Infamous.
They were the biggest promoters ever, you know, the Golden
Him,
Tail,
Mark
the,
Gaspar.
him, Mark Gaspar, and Felipe, and all of them. They were the biggest promoters ever and stuff. So they did all. He's always been a promoter.
They always let us in with sneaks. That was the key.
Always. Oh,
That was
shorts
the
and
key. You
sneakers.
can get in with sneaks, and we didn't have a dress code, and that was best.
Dope. Yeah, that's dope.
So, I was going to say something about your green shorts. For some reason, I've been seeing a lot of people in green shorts.
Green is the new color.
Is that what it is?
Green is the new fall color.
Okay.
Green. Emerald green.
Now, when did that become a thing? Or do they tell you that?
Yeah, they tell you that. This is the new color of the season.
Who tells you?
The fashionistas.
Do you log on to something or it just pops up?
It just kind of pops up and, say it. They might even say it on Fox News or one of those little entertainment shows or something.
It's a fairy in your dreams.
They say the new color for this season is pink.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Well, you're not a fashion icon.
Yeah.
That is true. Harvey West, that is true. I'm not. You're not a fashion icon either. What do you have to do to become a fashion icon?
Dress.
Good point. All right, good point. So the girl Carly is, they got her. She's done.
Done what?
Didn't they arrest her or something?
No, they didn't arrest her.
I think they charged her with a couple of misdemeanors.
$1,000 fine.
Some old bullshit.
Didn't
she tell the people to throw the water on her?
No, not Carly B.
Oh, who
okay.
you talking about?
Yeah, we're going to get to that.
The girl,
okay,
that would be in her
Carly
poetry
Russell.
work, the Carly Russell girl. I'm figuring them
The one who faked her kidnapping.
Yeah.
Alabama.
That's not in your report, right?
Why
Okay,
did she
cool.
do that? Why did she do it? Did she say?
To get back at her ex.
Get back with her? I thought he was still with her.
Nah.
Get back with him because he broke up with her?
Yep.
So my question is,
Just
have
for
you
the
ever
attention.
been involved with someone that you would do something to get their attention like that?
No, because I don't give a fuck about nobody like that.
You never in your young love? I sat in the basement for a whole summer crying over a girl
Wow.
when I was 16.
Yeah, that sounds
Listen
about
to
right.
oldies.
The
Have you
whole
ever
summer?
been?
The whole summer?
Until football practice, yeah. So at least about 3 weeks.
There
I
was
was
a
in the
time I
basement.
had to take my door off the hinges when you going through your divorce.
I'm asking you a question. Why you keep trying to? Oh, because I know why. Because I said your stomach was big, and now you're trying. So I'm asking a question.
That was 3 shows ago.
Huh?
That was 3 shows
What, that he
ago.
was fat?
Yeah.
He's still bringing it up. He's still trying to race
It's okay
me.
for him to get fat now. He's 65.
Well, he's always talking about he's healthy and he eats all this stuff.
So
and then
what? Just because he's a
and
little
he's not.
chunky don't mean he's not healthy. It's some skinny people that's sick as fuck.
He hates
That
that
part.
I'm, more
In shape and more athletic still.
You can look right here. My physique is much better than his.
Your what? Can you have him?
Your
raise
chicken
5 days?
fricassee.
Yeah, you need to spend the night with her and let her raise
No,
you.
I said my physique.
No,
But
you
yes,
did
I
not
did.
say that
I
at
did.
first. No,
I know what I said.
No, I know what you
No,
said.
no,
Yeah.
you
You
did
said
not.
you listening to Chic.
Because my tummy hurts. My tummy hurts.
So, have you been in love and you've done?
Yeah.
What was the craziest thing you've done?
I won't say the craziest thing I've
Wow.
done. You just think about it like, damn, that bitch. And that's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Speaking of that,
I fought my dude. I still got a scar and stuff jumping over a fence or whatever. And
chasing him?
Why
were you fighting?
Because he was on crack and he had stole all my shit and
smoked yours.
Yeah, and was on a crack bench. I knew where he went. So I went and
where's my curling iron?
Nigga stole my boom box. My mother bought me a beautiful boom box for my birthday and everything. And I came home, my boom box was gone.
Was the tape in there?
Yeah, everything.
Man, you didn't take the tape out?
No, he sold it to the drug man. I went and bought it back.
Oh, wow.
And then I went and found him to fight him, and he slammed the gate and stuff. And I opened the gate, and I cut my arm on the gate. I think I still have the scar, and I cut my arm on the gate and stuff. And then one time he's fucking around. We had broke up. He got with another girl, and then he had her name tattooed on him. And I went up to him, and I saw that. I slapped the shit out of his ass.
What was her
I've been with
name?
you 5 years. Boom boom.
Double B.
Speaker.
Yeah, I still cringe about that shit to this day.
Could you do me a favor, please? Since we're speaking of relationships and stuff, could you play? Because we want to talk. I want to talk about him. Could you play? What's his? Mr. Downtown Tony Brown. I know. Are you familiar with him?
Absolutely.
Jeff?
No.
Did you send me that?
Yeah, I did. I thought I did.
Shit.
Well, it's
Yeah.
time for the Poetess Report. You're going off script.
No, this is just a thing that.
No. I don't mind because we're not there yet. But I don't think you sent that to me.
Yeah,
Louis.
it did. And, it's
It's
Downtown Tony Brown.
7:45. That's what your time
What's
is.
it about?
It's his comedy. It says
Oh,
Downtown
the one
Tony
that you
Brown.
Oh, with the guy talking about
Yes.
stay with your girl?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Okay.
Downtown Tony Brown, was he from Detroit?
All day long.
He used to run B's Comedy Kitchen.
Oh, that's the one that
Yeah, and
We got in trouble when we went to Detroit
Was it?
with Johnny Mac. Feathers talked about him on the radio. They was hot.
Yeah, because he was an icon.
Oh, I thought it was.
Downtown Tony Brown.
And what's his
Tony
name?
Brown.
Greg's brother, the comedian, was there.
Howie Bell.
Howie
Yeah.
Bell.
And he was talking about. They were talking about how
Howie
great
Bell
he was.
had to calm everything down. I remember how.
Because I remember how great he was. I saw him.
No, because remember when they took us in the conference room. He said, "Oh yeah, they coming up here. You know, Detroit. Everybody was awesome."
Yeah.
I said, "Well, tell them niggas to come on up here. Then I'm tired of trying to fear every fucking body. Tell these niggas to come on up here."
Yeah, because Greg Shelton wasn't a good example of being fearful.
Yeah, he tried to hype it. Oh, y'all got the whole Detroit.
Oh yeah,
minute, y'all.
I remember. Yep, he
Yeah.
was hyping it up. But Howie Bell, wasn't he the one, calming things down?
They were
niggas are
clowning, but they
killers
didn't
now.
know. But we all gave him his respect. The ones who knew. Go ahead. Play
Okay,
that.
here it goes.
Downtown, Detroit niggas are killers now.
Child support. Y'all have that in New York, don't you? I'd hate to think Detroit is the only place that got child support. Them motherfuckers don't be bullshitting either. If you don't want your name at child support, stay with your woman. Because the moment you say, bitch, well, fuck you too. That's right. A computer start typing your name at the printer court. That's right. Your ass will be the fuck out. Now, fuck around there and leave. Jump up and grab some shit up and leave. In 3 days, the mailman come, say you owe $200,000 motherfucking dollars. And you ain't been gone but 3 motherfucking days. The hell with that. Stay with her, man. Stay with her. I don't give a fuck what done happened in the house. I wouldn't give a fuck what it is. You come home, find another man in your bed. If you got her downstairs, go on down there and sleep on the couch. You heard me, didn't you? Go on downstairs, sleep on the couch. When you see her in the morning, just tell her, bitch, I owe you one. And leave it the fuck like that. That's what you do. Don't be stupid and go to breaking up.
Rest well.
Telling you,
Rest
talk
well.
about comedy, man.
Rest well.
My God.
He was so brilliant.
He was so... You talking about, this is to me the picture of a true comedian is when they're talking and you can close your eyes and you can see. You could see his jokes and you could see. He had a bit about pastrami sandwiches. I guess it was a big thing to go to pastrami sandwich. And every time I see that pastrami place over there on Adams, because he's like, why do...
Johnny Pastrami.
Yeah, why do you gotta have a pastrami sandwich at 2 a.m? They always get shot. Why you got that? Why can't you go at 4 p.m.? Why you got to go at 2 a.m.? I was like,
Shit, Johnny's ain't like that now. Johnny's is gentrified now.
oh, is it?
Oh,
What?
I remember when it was hard.
2 pastrami's, 2 potato salads, and 2 sodas is $42 over there.
Are you kidding?
What?
But that wasn't ours. We always go to the original in Culver City. That's the one we go to.
Which one? Hat?
Johnny's Pastrami.
Oh,
that's
no.
the original.
Oh,
Culver
no, the one on Adams is the first one.
City. No.
All right, you LA people, there you go.
LA
Because you know what's funny?
He from the hood
Okay,
of
no,
LA.
you know
He
what's
never
funny?
come to-
He's
he never
always
came to
correcting
South.
us on LA stuff, and no one can
Yeah,
come back.
but the thing
But
is,
you are
TDP
LA.
from Compton, that part, he never even
Excuse
came
me.
across this
Excuse
way.
me.
He from the
Excuse me.
60s. He's from the
Excuse
60s.
Now you snatch it.
From the 60s.
So what was the first?
knew it.
Was it Adams or was it?
It was Johnny's. You want to
one
look?
on
You want me to?
Adams.
You want? It was. It was there since
Adams.
19 something.
Okay.
Culver City is the same. Well, we always went to Culver City, so.
Okay, because they wouldn't. Because the Bloods was over there.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they went.
Neutral.
Because the Bloods was on the one. That was
On
blood
Adams.
right.
Yeah.
That's why they bypassed it so it wouldn't be no shit. Call it what it is, my nigga.
Oh, so
And
y'all had to
like
go to
that.
Culver City.
Yeah, to be safe.
So they owned that one. That was theirs.
Yes, that was theirs. That's when it was the hood and shit. I grew up over there. I know. I went to Arlington Heights. I went to Mount Vernon. So I know that is the first Johnny's. Like the first Fat Burger was on Jefferson.
Yeah.
I remember that
Wait,
one.
did you
And
say on
Weston.
Adams?
The little hut.
The one
West-
on Adams. That's what I Googled it. It said Adams.
I know. I ain't gonna never tell you nothing I don't know nothing about.
No, I wasn't arguing that Hope didn't know what she's talking about, but I said we just went to Culver
Yeah,
City.
and the reason they went to Culver City so they wouldn't be confronted and get into with the Bloods.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. Wasn't there a thing about going over to Culver City during that time? It's a thing now, but during that time, did you guys, you knew you were going to get pulled over, or wasn't that
No,
Culver City, right?
You got to sneak in.
Yeah.
You got to know how to sneak in.
Yeah, they would go and be respectful because they already knew what it was. They probably been jammed up a couple
Okay,
times.
so you knew.
Yeah, you take the 10, to the 405, and then you get off on Venice, and you go to Washington right there. It's right there. Tito's Tacos is on
Now,
the side.
so that's crazy that you guys had to find a safe way just so you wouldn't get pulled over and mess with Culver
Right,
City.
and they couldn't come to the one on Adams.
No.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's L.A.
But no, I
the
said
Master Burgers is across the street.
Right.
Yeah.
Still
The
there.
what?
Master Burgers.
Okay.
Yep.
And you couldn't drive down Venice
No.
to go right in there.
I mean, you could take that chance.
You could take that chance,
But you'd rather take the freeway
yeah,
and get off.
because they were serious about their territory.
Yeah.
Who,
Nigga,
Culver City?
Culver City. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, the cops?
yeah. You
Yeah.
got a license plate light out there. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many times did y'all get pulled over, at least, going over there? What was the average?
Well, coming through the marina, getting off on the 90, then get off on Slauson, they would always be camped out right there when we coming from the club. That was pizzazz and all that back in the day. Oh, you get jammed up right there.
Jammed up.
So they were sitting there waiting for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Because they used to wait at National. Yeah, Venice
Wow.
and National.
Yeah, they used to get us when we used at the Golden Tail.
Yeah.
They used to wait after the Golden Tail.
Now, the trick was, if you're on the 90, because you can see the Fox Hill Mall right there, you just pull over and let somebody else get pulled over. Then you go.
Yeah.
And wait.
Yeah,
There was so many ways, amazing ways, because you have to. It's so territorial.
Yeah.
It's like Culver City, then you had to go through Inglewood, and then you had to get to like Hawthorne, then you had to get to El Segundo.
Yeah.
Because they will mess with you when you come out of the Golden Tail El Segundo Police.
Yeah. That's interesting, though.
Yeah,
that-
all outside the counties of LA, because it's 88 cities in the county of Los Angeles, but any like Culver City, it was sheriffs, period. Anything with sheriffs.
It's the county, so they had to roam anywhere. They can go anywhere.
They go anywhere.
Yeah, highway patrol.
Hey, at one point, excuse me, I want to ask you a question, TDP, because they said something in the chat room I thought was interesting. I happened to go by
in the chat room now?
No, I went through it.
comments?
I code 3 was looking. I was like, she was like, look, and I was like, oh, okay, that's what Dan is looking at. Okay, but they
Look,
said
they hate you.
They said no.
He has a shtick.
It doesn't matter. But they said that they
My tummy
wanted
hurt.
that they thought you were deep, and they wanted someone to ask you a real question.
A real deep question?
Or a question that he could expound on.
Okay, go ahead.
And
Did you come up with one?
I have a couple.
Okay, go ahead.
But it depends on him. He's got to answer it. So I'm just saying, throwing that out, because if you're gonna do that, we'll wait on that.
It's the Poetess Report. Why are we not interrupting?
Right. That's what I don't want to do.
Back to eating cashews. The whole shell.
Is that from Whole Foods?
No.
That's
you need a whole check
wait a
to go to
minute.
Whole
Could you hold that?
Foods.
Isn't that's the healthy ones though, right?
Yeah.
Organic, my
right,
ass.
Organic, yeah, all right.
The plastic
They
ain't
go better
organic.
with
Fucking fat ass vegans. Y'all gonna live about 30 minutes longer than the rest of us. You're gonna eat a burger.
Funny. Did
Can I have organic casket?
you see the guy in the casket with the marijuana?
No.
Yeah, I want to die with marijuana. That's what Pac said. He said, cremate me and smoke me, goddammit. Shit.
Oh.
Well, I want to be cremated. Fuck all that
There's
shit.
a guy in the casket. His blunt was burning.
Fucking fat ass vegans. Y'all gonna live about 30 minutes past the rest of us.
Now, I was going to say, hey, wait, we're not ready yet, but she'll say, don't do that shit.
Little bitty legs up, cashews all out.
Growing up as a kid, I never understood the things my dad
On iTunes, 50 years of hip hop.
That's right. Simply Poetry, the Poetess on iTunes.
What's up?
Pick it up.
Yeah, that was ghetto.
Cop that, boo. Okay. So my first story is a man with 2 penises claims, he calls himself Tank, says I had 2 penises and used both for sex, and women were addicted.
Oh.
A Los Angeles truck driver born with 2 Johns.
Yeah, I'm trying to see why. I don't even understand how you all can just sit here and
Did you
listen
highlight
to
that
this
part?
conversation. Yeah, I mean, so. But go ahead.
Yeah, tell me more.
Disgusting. What's his name?
Nasty.
Can you send me that picture?
I can barely
of my
take
email?
one. What's his number?
Right.
Maybe I'll put
Okay,
it in my
so-
bonus hole.
So Tank suffered from what's
Oh, you don't know what the
called-
bonus hole? Okay, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
Write
it
that
is
down.
the bonus hole.
I'll tell you about it in a
Oh,
minute.
no,
Go
she ain't
ahead.
even know. All right, I'm not the only one. What's the?
All right, so
Go ahead, Paul.
Tank suffered from
Tank.
his name. Well,
Oh,
that's his
I
nickname.
thought you were talking about Tank the singer.
No, he don't have two penises.
Oh,
How
She is
I
a
think we
rapper.
would have heard about it by now.
She slid right out of that one. She slid right out of it. It was like this. She did like this.
She's good. She's good.
Oh my God!
She's
Talking about not
good.
answering the question.
Yeah, she's good.
Okay, so it's he suffered from what's called diphilia, and a genetic abnormality.
Well, it's obvious none of us have had it. So
I call it
abnormality.
I call it winning. I call it you the luckiest motherfucker in the world. That's what I call it.
Well, in which a male is born with two penises. According to the National Institutes of Health, they say this condition is incredibly rare, that less than 1,000 men and boys have this across the United
Where's the
States.
other 999? Oh, wow. They had a woman too, Poetess.
They had two vaginas.
Two pussies, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the luck. If I had two pussies, one would be straight and the other be gay. Yeah. But the bonus hole, Louis.
yes.
Okay, so the transgenders, have you seen this, Poetess? The transgenders, the whatever the fuck they call them, the non-binaries, the whatever, the pansexuals, those are the motherfuckers that fuck pots and pans and stuff or whatever. But all of these, they saying that it is offensive for women to call their vaginas the vajayjay, that you should call it the bonus hole.
Oh yeah, I did read that.
And so I'm like, the bonus hole is the hole I use when I'm a little short on my rent.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
whatever. Or, when you fucking a nigga and his dick ain't big, but you really like him. Like, nigga, just go in the bonus hole or whatever. That's what we call our
Or
bonus
your
hole.
butt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what we call the bonus hole. But they
What
saying
did you call it?
I call it my chocolate donut.
That's the funniest thing you've ever said in my 35, 40 years of knowing you. That's the funniest thing you've ever said, and your timing was great.
It's always like that.
So I would leave now. Just stop.
what?
You've peaked.
no.
You
You've
peaked.
peaked. You've peaked.
You're no longer good for
Don't
this
go
show.
any further. Don't. It won't get any better than that. No, it's funny.
Yeah, that's the bonus.
That's the funny.
That's the bonus hole.
I guess that must arch your back a little bit.
I like anal sex.
Do you?
Yes. Yes.
Got quiet. I mean, you like it right now? I mean,
I like that information. Yeah. She shut the show down. There you go.
Oh!
We've all peaked. We've all peaked. Yeah, I like anal sex.
Question
We
is
got
how-
all quiet. That's when you should have. You should.
want to get away?
Yes, I was waiting for you to play that thing about all these are not the views of us.
Why not? I mean, y'all don't like to do anal?
What's next?
What it was, Hulk, that we respected, and then for you to say that, we had to take a pause. Like, oh, Hope said that to us out loud, and then thought about it. And it was like, oh, okay. Like,
Right? Yeah, it was like.
Oh, this is a respectful. This is a Christian show.
No,
No,
it was
no,
just
no,
that was
no.
just great.
Oh,
We've never heard that from Dannon.
because his tummy hurts.
Oh. All right, we're cashew ready. We're cashew ready.
Oh.
She's done with us.
Teeter with sports. Are you doing that now, Teeter?
No, I mean, boss lady. She's done.
I think she's done.
No, she's not done.
Poetess, you done?
No, she's not
No,
done.
the story is, so this guy had,
you thought about her anal too, huh?
She got stuck
That's
on that
amazing.
Yeah, she went right to it.
He could put one in my JJ and one in my bonus hole. I love him
My
already.
God, I love how she just went right back to the story. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I did.
okay, so he had two. Anyway, he had two penises, and often, and what's amazing about it is he used one, but when he was ready to ejaculate, both of the penises
Ejaculate at the same time?
ejaculated
Fire
at
in
the
a
same
hole.
time.
That's a man's dream.
And some women, I know, double the orgasm.
No, but you know some woman's going to say, you couldn't hold the other one back? Yeah. Why you got to do them at the same time?
Well, one woman he was dating preferred both the penises in her vagina.
Oh, bless her heart.
They must not have been big. They couldn't have been big.
You're probably right.
What is this length and girth? Did they give that?
They didn't give that, but he eventually went and got surgery and only now has one penis. But this type of thing
now he got a Twizzler.
This type of thing runs in his family.
Oh.
He said that his uncle was also born with it, while his father was born with it too, but had large testicles like a bull.
Right.
So they not black.
Why do you say that?
Because we don't have super big balls, you know.
What, black men?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, so
did you know that?
I got normal size balls, so I'm good, yo.
So this past week, Cardi B, after a fan threw water on her through the microphone. Well, there was more to the story. One was she was telling people to throw water at her pussy.
Wow.
For what? It was dirty?
Here's a clip of what actually happened.
Okay.
Splash her down. Get us some water. Splash her the fuck down.
Woo, that shit feel good. Put that shit in my pussy, bitch. Come on.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, bitch.
Could you turn it up some?
Let me hear you say,
I don't dance now. I mean, thank you, everybody. I said splash my pussy, not my face, bitch.
Swear to God.
I'm gonna go over there and party with y'all.
Y'all gotta know she was ghetto when she was on the reality show. Just because a bitch get some work done and get a nigga, don't take her out the ghetto or whatever. So
yeah, but
She
at
being
first I
charged.
was like, go Cardi, because lately people have been throwing stuff at these artists. I was like, okay, Cardi, but then come to find out, she was telling them to throw water on her.
She said her pussy, not her face.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's what I heard. She said throw it on my pussy, not my face. Not that I don't understand the whole concept either. Is the pussy gonna grow or something if you throw the water on it? What is it?
Damn it.
Pussy, you're in the air.
What do you have to say?
My tummy hurts.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi.
Who's
What's
calling?
going on?
See?
Who's calling? Who is it?
Y'all know what the fuck it is. Yep, I've been watching.
Oh, I thought your tummy hurt.
It does hurt. That's why I'm here. I ain't shitting over there.
Oh. That white girl bad cooking, huh?
Yeah, I saw this Hope over there snitching.
I'm sorry, Dan. I didn't know they didn't know. You've been bragging about it everywhere.
Laying up with that sun dodger.
But you won't come down to the hood.
So now I call in. I still can't talk. That's hilarious.
Yeah, laying up with the devil's daughter.
Yep, and happy too.
Wow. Oh, you come down on Crenshaw. You can't say you got a white girl.
sound like
but
Alfonso.
you go into Canoga Park. You can say it. My bad, boy. I'm sorry, my boy. I didn't know they didn't know.
It's all good. I was listening to the show. I could see Lou still can see. You can't get no words in, even if I ain't there. But way to go. Anyway, what up with everybody? Want to talk about the fight?
No, let's talk about this white angel of yours.
The one that gave you the cat.
Gave me the cat. Nah, they no white woman giving the cat. Those were my god kids. I told y'all.
They gave you a cat?
Yeah, they didn't want their cat anymore. So I saved the cat before they sent the cat to the kennel. He would have been gone in a couple of days. But he still might be gone. He's driving me crazy over here. Nigga acting crazy.
That's all right. He'll find a white girl.
Yeah.
Hey, so how are you, Dannon?
I'm wonderful, man. Had a great weekend.
Did you have a good time in Vegas?
Had a great time. It was a great time. Unfortunately, my guy lost. I had to eat crow, but it was a very interesting fight. Being
was it?
there, I would say this: if it was competitive, people wouldn't be saying the things they're saying, but you had to be at the arena to feel. After the second round, you had to feel the audience. It wasn't even people cheering. It was like people almost like, "What's going on?" Like this is something ain't right with him. And I told my boy that I was with after the fourth round, I just told him straight up, I said, "He can't beat him." I said, "He ain't got enough for him. He can't beat him right now." And sure enough, he got stopped. And but a lot of people, first of all, no excuses. No, Bud Crawford is a beast. He fought a hell of a fight. I do think that Spence can't make that weight. It's a terrible weight for him. And he didn't make adjustments. But look how he got hit. I don't know who saw the fight, but if you saw the fight, he was getting pushed around with jabs. So it just let me know that there was something going on. But it was a great atmosphere. Vegas was off the chain. It was hot as hell. And, yeah.
Hey, Dan, I was heard that they had mentioned that he was in an accident in 2019 where he was ejected from a car.
He was.
Yes.
And they said that might have played into it. Did you see any of that? Did you hear about any of
Well,
that?
here's the deal. When people were saying that, I kept saying, and first of all, I'm going to be a man about it. I was rolling with Spence all the way. I told people that I didn't believe that the car accident affected him because he came back and took a tough fight with Danny Garcia and beat him. So it wasn't, I didn't feel like that did. But he had, the rumor was he had another accident outside of the retina, the eye retina.
Yeah, he did.
Tore retina in his eye. But the thing about it is, what people don't have, anybody that's played sports before, people think, well, it doesn't make a difference when you're trying to make weight or you lose weight. You can lose weight and still feel good, but if you have to do some type of exercise or some type of event that's going to use a lot of energy, you don't have nothing to draw back from. And I think after the second or third round, obviously after the second round, he was done. But, I wanted to say this. I think, and this kind of goes back to what I was talking about earlier.
Thank you, caller.
When you guys got on me about the Reese chick case with LSU. What I respected both of these guys for in their camps was the professionalism and the sportsmanship after the fight. Nobody said nothing rude. Crawford could have went off. He didn't. It was a lot of respect. He was like, I lost, and Crawford's like, I beat him. But he didn't get in there and go ham on him. And even days after, he still has it. So I think we can learn a lot from these two brothers on sportsmanship. Leave it on the court. Leave it in the ring. Hey, and do what you got to do.
Well, they were respectful before the fight even happened.
They were boys, yeah.
No, I know, but the media, you're absolutely right, TDP, but the media was trying to have these guys go at it. And if you remember the last press conference, I don't know if you saw the last press conference. The last press conference, Crawford said, he was telling each side, like, why don't y'all chill out, because this thing could escalate more and someone can get hurt. And people were trying to say, like, he was trying to make it sound like, if y'all keep talking trash, something's going to happen. When really he was saying, look, let you support your guy, let my people support me, may the best man win, and we keep it pushing. So you're absolutely right, but the media was pushing it, and, as if they were, going to be enemies. And I'm quite sure, since the fight, I'm quite sure that Crawford probably texted Spencer and tried to say, checks like, man, I hope you're good, and it is what it is.
Well, you said the second round you knew it was a wrap, but I knew it was a wrap when Bud walked out with Eminem. I knew it was a wrap then.
That was kind of cool. You should have seen. It was kind of cool because nobody expected that. You had to be at the arena to really get that feel. Spence had a dude from, I think, some rapper, but he had a nice beat. Spence had a hard beat coming out, and people was like, oh, shit. But then when Eminem popped out, it was crazy. But what people don't understand about the walkout is it was a coin flip.
Right.
So what happened is they flipped the coin. Spence lost the coin, so Spence had to come out first. But that's why in the ring, when they made the announcement, Crawford was announced first and Spence was announced second. Yeah. So it was all about a coin flip.
He said coin flip 4 times. I knew he'd say.
Yeah.
4 times.
Okay.
You just can't tell it. All right. Hey, thank you very much, Dan.
All right, get back to your white Russian.
Hey, Lewis, I'll see if I can get permanent on Earthquake. You don't have to worry about me.
Well,
good. We wish you the best. We think Earthquake will take you where you want to go.
Well, you owe me a lunch,
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Oh, damn.
Hope not. Thanks, caller.
Hope, aren't you?
I'm available sometimes. No, I'm going to Martha's
He
Vineyard.
always says that. He says that I'll go, but he never goes.
Well, you can only do Quake's House like once or twice a month or once a week or something.
Oh, he doesn't do it every week?
No. It was too many other comedians. He's not on there all the time.
Who's the funniest one on that show?
You looking at her. Oh.
Yeah, why would you ask that? I thought he would do. Quake, let him come on
I'm
every
the
week.
most requested person to come on that show.
So Quake doesn't.
You do anal.
You gonna be heavily requested here?
I suck dick and I swallow. What else you want?
Oh, let's continue.
That's disgusting. Tell me more, Hope.
Told you let her sit over there.
Rubbing off on you?
Yeah, because he was at the white
Lou's
party
getting
and
turned
morning.
on.
Horn dog ass was all at the white party. And I saw you. I watched you. I should have videoed your ass. You look fucking desperate. Get a roll.
Louis?
Yeah, at the white
Next
party.
time, please do.
I should have videoed his ass.
She can dance. Now let's don't.
We
she
ain't talking
can
about her
dance.
dancing.
She can dance.
She can. We were talking about
I
how
have a
when you
video of
sat
her
at the
dancing.
table and you was like,
Oh, when she was sweating, I was wiping her
You
with
was
my
not-
handkerchief.
you were not.
Well, speaking of events,
understand.
this will be a cool time to drop Hope's event that's coming up. Can you tell us about
Yes, excited
this,
about
Hope?
this.
I am so honored and so excited. This is my 10th year anniversary of my Comics Rock convention. And this is the last year I will be doing the Comics Rock convention. So I'm going out with a bang and I'm honoring people. Nobody gives comedians awards.
Yeah.
So guess what? We're going to fucking give each other awards.
right.
Okay? And so it starts off September 10th through the 14th is the Comics Rock convention. So it starts off with a meet and greet. And then we do showcases. So we'll be at the Laugh Factory Chocolate Sundays. Then Monday is workshops and seminars. And then we'll be at the rooftop. And then Tuesday are classes. And then I'm having my Celebrity Comedy Awards tribute where I honor people in the business. Some amazing people I'm honoring this year. Lunel, Comedian of the Year. Earthquake, Comedian of the Year. Bentley Kyle Evans, super producer. If you don't know him, he is the producer of the Jamie Foxx Show, Martin Lawrence, and all kinds of stuff. My mentor and friend who started Indian comedy, he's getting an award for the King of Conscious Comedy, Mr. D.L. Hughley.
Absolutely.
Kim Coles, Trailblazer Award. The original mayor of Rap City, Mr. Chris Thomas, will be in the building getting the legendary award. Chris, he called me the other day and he told me, he's like, he is the first comedian who ever went out with rappers and stuff and did comedy and rap. Run DMC, Public Enemy. Let's see, Enz Mitchell, he's getting Comedy Club of the Year for always having a place where we could work.
Yeah.
You know, and didn't try to overcharge us. Like these white clubs are killing us. You know, but they know we don't have anywhere else to go. Nichelle Murdoch, Promoter of the Year. She has one of the longest running rooms at the Crack 'em Up Thursday at the Comedy Store. Kim Whitley, Best Comedic Actress. She put me in my first movie. Chris Spencer, Best New Comedy Director with his new movie out. Buddy Lewis with Best Comedic.
What's Chris's movie?
Chris has a movie.
Back on the Strip.
Back on the Strip, starring Tiffany Haddish.
It's out already?
It is, but they're not promoting it, of course, because of the strike, because they told them they could not.
Oh, okay.
And everything. But he's still getting an award. Miss Jetta Jones. You guys remember Jetta?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm giving her a legendary. Phyllis Yvonne Stickney. It's a little rough for Lewis, but she's getting the Lifetime Achievement Award.
I won't be clapping for that one.
Yeah, Buddy Lewis, Chris Spencer. It's going to be amazing.
So why did you decide that you're not going to do it anymore?
I don't want to. I'm just tired. I'm tired.
It's just getting to where.
No, I would do the award show. I probably wouldn't do the other stuff, but I would do the award show. One, just trying to. You know, the comedians, when I started it 10 years ago doing it, nobody else was doing this kind of thing. But now there are so many other people doing festivals and things that are free.
Yeah.
And you just submit yourself and they pick you and you come and you're a part of it. Well, then mine, you have to pay because mine is workshops and seminars and I don't really have any sponsors.
Yeah.
So I take all the money that I make off the registration to pay for everything. And so I never had no sponsors really. A couple people gave me a couple of dollars every here and there, but I take everything and then I put my own money in it. and I just
you needed a team.
Well, I have a now, but beginning I didn't, and I really want to work on my shit. And if I could get my shit back where I was or beyond to the next level, then I could come back and get some folks. I didn't help everybody. I'm tired of helping people.
Fair
I need to
enough.
help me.
Let me ask you a question. What are some of the workshops that you're putting on?
Oh, okay. I have a workshop. Speedy's teaching a workshop on warm up.
Okay, can you start over again?
What, Speedy or warm
Well,
up
actually,
and not Lewis?
No. Actually, Speedy is a good. Speedy, he's one of the top warm-ups.
Rodney Perry's teaching an interactive and hands-on improv class.
that's dope.
Greg Dean, who taught Whoopi Goldberg.
I know.
He taught Sherry Shepard. He's doing a step-by-step stand-up
I love
class.
Rodney.
Jetta Jones is teaching a master comedy class. I have a guy who does he's done over 2,000 voiceovers. Xavier Paul Cadu, he's going to teach a voiceover class. I teach a class called The Business of Show, and it's teaching you about branding and name and getting your own comedy rooms. Shane teaches a social media class. We got Troy Rollins teaching on the radio. And we have a mental illness piece that we talk about because comedians are mentally ill, and so they need to recognize when they're mentally ill.
Who's teaching that class?
So I have some doctor friends that are teaching that class about mental illness in the comedy community.
Not Mark Prince?
No, he's mentally ill, so we can't have him to teach the class. And so, Kente teaches a punch-up class. He only takes 15 students, and you get up in front of him and you tell your jokes. Or if you're stuck on a bit or something, and he helps you work it out, and the comedians in the class help you work it out.
Kente Scott?
Kente,
Oh, that's cool.
Kente teaches the class. And so it's an amazing event.
Good. That's great. Now you.
Comedians can go to comicsrockconvention.com and register. I'm doing a BOGO, buy one, get one, bring another comedian with you. Or if you want to if you come in solo, you can get $100 off. Just use code CRC Clubhouse to get $100 off. If you want to go to the award show, Comics Rock awardstribute.eventbrite.com, or it's on the website as well.
So comics don't get in free?
No.
Oh.
It ain't
Well, you should be stage managing or something.
He is the stage manager.
Oh, right, yeah, you should be stage manager.
He is my stage manager.
Oh, good.
We're doing it at the Bob Hope Patriotic Hall. We're doing it at the Bob Hope Patriotic Hall, downtown LA, 1816 South Figueroa, across from the Mercedes-Benz deal. The venue only holds 400 people, so y'all better get your tickets and stuff, because a couple of these comedians alone, Lunella will sell this out on her own.
Okay. Now, have you? Go ahead.
No, I was saying, the Patriotic Hall, we would go to...
Uncle Jam's Army.
No, the Post.
Oh, and General Lee.
The Post would give us the voucher to rent the Patriotic Hall out for cheap, but they don't have the Post no more. But I don't know if you can go to, like, the Compton Post and then get the president of that to vouch for your event to get off on...
No, I already have it. It was closed for 6 years. They did a $20 million renovation. It's 10 floors, and they have a basketball gym on the top floor. It's
we used
bad.
to ball on the 6th floor.
Yeah, it's on the 10th floor now.
Yeah.
It's dope. We used to party there with Uncle Jam's Army back in the day, and General Lee and everything, but they fixed it. That where we used to party down in the basement, now they have a full kitchen. It's a beautiful event. The veterans go there now for their services during the day.
Yeah,
Good.
absolutely.
Now,
now, what was the question?
The question was, never really. Because I know you had a son, right?
I still have a son.
I mean, sorry.
Damn.
Not like
I said I know you have a son. That's what I said. I know you have a son, so I was going to continue the question. So there you go. I know you have a son, so anyone listening, say, hey, you have a son. But never really. You grew up here, right? And your parent. What did your parents do?
I don't know my father. For what I do know about him, he was a little 2-bit pimp, but he never pimped my mama and everything. And then I looked for him for about 30 years. I never found him. And one day they called me and said that he has been in the morgue down in Riverside for about 4 months. Nobody to claim his body or nothing. He just died of natural causes. My mother was a medical transcriber. She typed 160 words a minute, and she was an amazing woman and just made me the woman I am today. And
so she raised you
too.
So she raised you.
Maybe my mother was stone cold freak.
You raised cattle with corn.
My mother was stone cold freak.
Did you just say
my mother would have statues of people having sex in the house? I probably where I got that shit from. She might have. I don't know her sex life.
Well, back in the day, they had the velvet paintings and the.
She had statues of a girl bent over with a guy on her doggy style.
Oh,
just right in the living room. It's a conversation piece. We had to explain that.
Now, did
my
you
mother.
always-
Let me tell you how I know my mother was a freak. My homeboy called my house one day. He said, Hope, he said, I would not tell you this until your mother passed. And we went to lunch one day when I first moved back home about 10 years ago. He said, I called your house one day. Me and my mother have our voice similar. But he talked to my mother. She loved him. And she told him, she said, 14 years old, she tells him, she said, you need to save some of that fucking for your 40s and your 50s. Because you're going to want to fuck in your 40s and your 50s. He said, but he never forgot that. And it's like now all of our men are fucked out now. All y'all want to do is Netflix and chill, and we want to fuck. Okay.
Hey.
I'm not fucked out.
I don't have Netflix.
I didn't get a password.
I don't have Netflix. So I'm good. So you say what you want?
You're one and done, niggas.
That's right. I got basic TV.
Oh, okay. But you one and done, niggas. I'm tired. I gotta go to work in the morning, nigga. Fuck that. What you,
Speaking of bounce TV,
what you were saying? I have a son. I was born here. What was your question, though?
Well, I just wanted to get a general sense of your mom. You were raised by your mom.
My single mom.
And
my brother and I.
And is your mom still with you?
No, my mother died at 56.
So I wanted to ask you. You found your dad. He's at the morgue. Do you go down there?
No, because I couldn't identify him because they needed somebody to identify him, and I said I can't because I never seen. Right. He came around when I was 11, and I never seen him again, so I don't know what he looks like. But what I found out of that, what I did get out of that, I found my brother. I had a brother, and I was living in Texas, and I said, I have a brother. I was another sibling, and I have a brother. And I knew his name, and I don't know why I never looked for him. And I gave her the lady the name, and she called me 2 weeks later. She said, I found your brother. He lives right there in Dallas, 11 miles from you.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So now I have my brother.
So wait, you find that out. You get that call. Do you go?
Yes. We go. We like to color purple. And we crying and shit. He's an amazing dude. He's a teacher, and he's a principal. He's been in the military. He's an amazing dude.
Wow.
And we're very close to this day. So at least something came out of it.
Yeah, that's
yeah, it did.
Wow. If you hadn't have been looking for him.
Right.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I sure did. So yeah.
I have a question, Hope.
Yes, sir.
The thing that we discussed last week was just hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And as a woman, as a natural woman, what is your take on you guys being friends with the gay community and then the gay community turned on you guys? What is your take on that? Like,
well, define friends and stuff. I mean, I have a lot of gay friends, and I don't. Who you sleep with does not define my friendship with you,
right.
Because there's some heterosexuals that ain't shit.
Right.
So I don't. My friendship with them is not because they gay or straight or anything. I'm friends with them because we friends.
Right.
You know, whatever. I mean, do I approve of the lifestyle or anything like that? I'm not saying I yes or do. You do what you do. You know, you got to answer to God on your own. You know, but what I don't like about it ain't even the gays, because a lot of the gays don't like what they're saying. It's these transgenders that want to be women and are mad because we are women.
Right.
We are naturally women, and they're mad about that and stuff. And it's like, you know, we are who we are, and you guys trying to take away everything that makes us a woman and makes the things that are beautiful about a woman that you will never be able to do. You can get a pussy if you want to, but it will never get wet. It will never give life. It will never do the things. You'll never have cramps. You know, and you're making that, you know, bad, because I have girlfriends who have heavy periods that could never have kids.
Yeah.
Where they at?
You know, shut up and stuff, whatever. so you're making fun of what makes us beautiful and what makes a woman who she is. You know, and so a real man is not gonna fuck with you over that because you're not natural at that point.
You heard what Flame said, right? Flame called it
Oh, Flame went off. Yeah.
She called it I can't say what she called it.
What she called it?
Remember she called
he. Flame is a he.
Well, Flame, he called it that the transgender have a sore.
A sore?
It's a sore, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that it was a sore.
You know, I have a friend.
No, she didn't say.
I have another transgender friend, and he was like, he lives his life as a woman, so to speak, every day.
So
and when I tell you 3 inch,
so 4 inch, you have to call him she, or
that's what they prefer, you know. And I try to respect it as a friend, but it is what it is. He's still got a penis. You know, and so he was like, Hope, you gotta make sure you dress up every day. You gotta wear your heels and makeup, everything. He wear 3-inch heels to go to the laundromat. And I tried it for about 2 days. I was like, it's hard being a woman. Shit, bitch, I got a pussy. I ain't got to fake it and everything. And so, you know, they don't understand. It's really hard being a woman. All the things we go through just being a woman, all of our medical issues, breast cancer, not that saying men can't get it. Men can get lupus. Men can get a lot of the things we can get. But just being a woman, the black woman especially, is the most unprotected species on the planet.
Yeah, that's why.
90,000 black women are missing in America and nobody cares.
Yeah. But like the standards and practices of that community, I call them the transgender rails. That's what I call them. So the standards and practices of that come from the European, but then they push it on, you know, our people to push it on you to, like you say, not to be protected and be degraded and not matter.
Right.
So how do we push back?
Because what you're doing is disrespecting your mother, your grandmother, your auntie, all of these people, all these women, and we fought for our equality and our equal rights and our right to vote and our right to be women and our right to do this and stuff. And so it's like you're just making fun of that to me.
Right.
All of that things that makes us who we are. And I think you're just mad. You're mad because you ain't going to ever be able to give life. You're mad because you ain't never going to have a period. You're mad because you know, all these things that makes us a woman. And when men say, you know, what bothers me the most is when men say they get with one of these transgenders. Some of them are very passable. They're very passable. Some of them probably should have been women, and they're very passable. And the man says that I didn't know she was a man, and I refute that, because at the end of the day, they made a movie about it. It's called The Scent of a Woman. There's a scent of a woman that a man just can never have, you know, and that's just the bottom line with that.
Wow. Hey, 323. What's the number, Jeff? What's the number? 323. Say the number.
815-4204.
Have them call in.
Call us. Let us know. Hey, this is. I'm glad we have you here to have that opinion. And if anyone's going through stuff, well, we just had a guy walk in. He's definitely not transgender. Allegedly. Yeah, he's skateboarder. Yeah, he's a latest skateboarder. He'll be on.
My nephew is gay, and I did not. I knew early on, but my brother was so in denial of it because he's a man's man and everything. But I knew it when I never believed you could be born gay. Right. I never believed that until my nephew. And I saw him from a child put on my heels and walk around like it was just so natural, play with dolls and only like pink and purple and all of those yellows and things like that. And now he's 26 years old, and he hasn't identified what he is. All he did was tell us that he's not attracted to women.
All right. So, well, I'm Lew Dix.
No, I'm not finished yet.
I know, but we're still this is like a break. You can go right back to it. All we're doing is saying our names for people who just tuned in.
No, you say your name.
Right. I'm Lew Dix, and then you're supposed to say your name. She says her name, then we go back, continue.
I'm not going to do that.
Well, you don't. All right, I'm Lew Dix. I don't care what you done do it.
I'm waiting for him to finish his point.
I'm not even. The point is, we have to let the people know. Somebody could have just tuned in.
We can do it after his point.
Oh, yes. Go ahead. What's your point? This is ridiculous.
Thank you, Jeff, for backing me up with that.
BS.
No, it's not BS.
Go ahead. You should have been gotten your question in. She was talking forever. What the hell? Go ahead.
I'm going to go on my time. I'm not going to go because
I understand. It was your time, I'm saying. But you had enough time to get your time in.
Why are you
your
shimmying?
Ass is waiting for another time.
Why are you shimmying?
Because I was trying to make a point.
Wait.
What?
He said a curse word on there.
What? What did I say?
Ass. Look at you. Growing up.
The big Christian.
Go ahead. No, I'm not. It's not about being a big Christian.
You just don't curse.
It's what I sell.
Dr. Cosby might be listening.
Oh, that's right.
No, that's not it. It's just what I sell. People sell what they sell.
Okay.
That's what I sell.
I don't say this because we were in the writing room and we was having this discussion. In the writer's room, we have diplomatic community to say what we want to say. So I brought up the point of mysticism, science, and the truth. The truth is, like, we know where the male comes from. We come from the woman. But nobody knows where the female comes from. You don't know that. Now, the science of it is, when you tell us through religion, whenever Allah, Buddha, all that, when you say the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, or the Holy Ghost, where's the woman? So you've already taken the woman out of her position already. So we trying to fight for the woman on the show to have a voice in a woman's perspective, but you trying to turn her into something else. So the fight really like Power, the show Power. Right. All European writers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We don't live like that. Mm-hmm. Had a situation with the so Irv Gotti. We was at Netflix, and I forgot his name. He wrote with the Harlem. The what's that?
Godfather of Harlem.
Godfather of Harlem.
I love that show.
So I had to break him down. I said, man, why would you in the first season? Why would you put the people that was going through the heroin, put them on chains and all that? They didn't do that.
Mm-hmm. It's like we talked about today, good times. Wasn't shit good about them times. Yeah. And the fact that growing up Cabrini, their rent was $110, and they were short every day. Every time they were short, they only could get $70. Somebody come with $4. Somebody come with $5.
The rent parties,
and everything, and the rent was $110. But this is how white people saw us back then, and us struggling and stuff. And there was nothing good about those times because they never got out the ghetto. They never got out of Cabrini. So was that ever the goal? Was to get a Norman Lear turned 103 years old? Yeah. So what would he know about that, Jeff? Like my boy said that it was from Eric Monte, and blacklisted him, and then blacklisted Esther Roll. Wouldn't give her. She died and then never got the rest of her money. Right. JJ got typecast.
James left because he was like, I want to see the family grow. Michael's in school. JJ can't just continue saying Dynamite. Right.
And then Esther, when Keith came along, he was supposed to be the savior, and then JJ tripped him down the aisle, and then now he in the room with Thelma and everything. So it's like you depicting us because that's what y'all see and y'all think that's what it's about. My boy said today that the rent in Cabrini was like $15 back then.
Back then it was like, because you had the welfare and it was Section 8 and all of that. So it was like maybe $70, $75 back then. But that was the target to get the black man out the house so the woman can get, so the mother or the head, they would become head of household.
Yeah. And what I understand is now they made that area look, back then it was so bad, but now that shit is lakefront property. You wouldn't know Cabrini was ever existed.
Right, they tore it down. Right. And then the thing that was so interesting is that because the crime had got so bad there, is that the mayor at the time, Jane Byrne, she went to live there. And she stayed there 3 months. So there was no crime. So people were like, bitch, the only reason there's no crime because you here and you got half the police department with you. But as soon as she left, shit went back to normal. So so they tore it all down, the Robert Taylor homes and all that.
And I think what we learned out of that is that you cannot stack black people on top of each other like that. You just can't do it, and even like now, you need a 750 FICO score to live in the jungle.
Yeah, it's changed.
Yeah, me and Lunell coming from the club one night, we high and drunk. We coming down Santa Rosa, we see 2 white girls jogging with a dog. I said, Lou, I got to pull over because something happened out here on the news. I pulled over. I said, what are y'all doing over here? They ain't finished getting these niggas up out of here yet. And they just laughed and kept going. Come to find out, a lot of them are police, undercover police or informants trying to figure out where the riffraff is. Or they telling you, we're going to give you these vouchers, move out to Lancaster, Palmdale. It's Beirut out there.
You know where they try to move them out to now? Victorville,
giving them big old houses because all those white people kids are grown and they want to come back in the city because they work in the city and they don't want to commute no more. They done got older and they don't want to commute. So it was bad. Now it's beautiful and great. Now they want to move back in the city.
Well, now you got the So with the Rams and the Charger here, so they're trying to get everybody, all the black people and the Mexicans, out of Inglewood now. Inglewood is the new West Side. And the rent is so high you can't afford to live in Inglewood no more. And all of them are over there now.
Did they have rent control at one time in Inglewood? Because I know like 99th and 98th and 97th, all back down our prairie, all them old apartment buildings. I know they want to tear those down.
They want to tear all that down. We call that the bottoms. Call that the bottoms. They want to get rid of all of that. That's cross Century. They trying to get rid of all of that where, because it's still very riffraffy over there. They want to get rid of all of that and stuff. Even prostitution. They moved all them hoes from right there on Century. They moved them right up on Figueroa. They some bad bitches now. They done moved them all the way up to Koreatown.
Wow. All right, hey, so we good? You good? We good? Talking about the neighborhood and all that? We good?
Are you good?
No, just want to know if we can move on, that's all. Because we're ready to move on. That's my point. Are you good? I'm good. Just want to make sure you're good. You got everything you need to get in?
Is this every week?
Yeah.
What makes y'all come back?
No, it's just the fact that that's enough.
The people.
No, it's just that somebody has to control this or it won't go. Here we go. We've tried it.
Introduce
We've
yourself.
tried it.
You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Lew Dix. This is what you do.
I'm Hope
recap.
Flood.
Thank you.
Okay. No, it's an order we go to.
Oh, sorry.
No. He doesn't have to participate. It doesn't matter to me. I'm Flo. I'm Lew Dix.
I'm Hope Flood.
I'm Jeff Arnold.
Cool.
I like girls who like anal.
So let's continue.
Okay, yeah,
we just pissed him off
I'm
every
done
week.
with my
Yeah.
report.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You
but
got
I
it
do
in?
have a video though.
But you got everything in your report?
She has a video.
No, but it's cool.
Why? No, go.
She has a video.
It's fine.
No.
I'd rather
Lord
play
have
my
mercy.
videos.
Play your video. For it.
Play your
Okay,
little video.
so-
I will not be back here again. This is a lot.
Trust me, I feel
If
you.
you all
Feel you.
men were in this situation, what would you do?
Is it anal? No.
Wait, let me start over.
Shut the fuck up! Yeah, you better believe that I wear the fucking nuts, nigga, in front of public. You wanna fucking try to look at other women, nigga? No, fuck you! You ain't gonna look at other women, and you ain't gonna tell me you looking at other women.
We have a little child right behind you.
Yeah, I know I fucking consumed the fucking child.
There's a little boy right behind you.
I already know.
Consume the
I'm not
child?
gonna say nothing if you don't say nothing to try to cause a commotion, because he's the fucking problem. You wanna fucking try to fucking say shit to me, nigga? So shut the fuck up. Nigga, fuck you. You wanna fucking watch me get home, nigga? Just take out the plane. Yeah.
Your next move.
Is there availability in first class? Oh, why you was going off like that?
I would never emasculate
Nigga.
my man like that.
Okay.
I would never. It's even like with the Will and Jada thing. Nobody considered the fact that if a black woman, I've been a black woman all my life, okay?
Absolutely.
And so if a black woman does that to emasculate our men in public, he has done something to us so wrong that she feels like this every time I get a chance. Maybe she can't get out the contract or the marriage or maybe she, and I think she might be mad because, when she married Will, her career stalled.
Stagnant.
It did. And then she got angry and mean and nasty and stuff. And then he became the man, and I think she was jealous of that and everything, but she couldn't get out the relationship. But anytime a black woman does that, there's something that man has done, and he gonna end up killing her.
But that, in that video, they weren't black. They were like
That was a sister.
No, that was no.
That was a black woman, wasn't it, Poetess?
No. She was Armenian or something. And she got up and she hit him in the head with the laptop.
Yeah, she wasn't black.
Oh, they do that. Those women do that to their men.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They think y'all think every other race is docile except black women. But Asian women run their men, white women run their men, and they run y'all in another type of way, in another controlling way. Like they might pay for everything and do everything, and now you trapped because you done that. So that's still controlling.
Yeah.
It's just in another way. They're not submissive. They all do it. Filipino women, they're very
That's right,
aggressive
pussy
to
as
their
well.
men.
What?
Undefeated. Let's go.
You
It's
have
undefeated.
ADHD.
No, why? Because I'm making notes?
No, because
Why
you're
you so
you always
aggressive?
make people feel rushed. And
No, I
it's
don't.
like-
It's them being rushed.
You're like, okay, what's next?
No, it's what's
Okay,
next.
so let's play.
Damn.
I don't feel rushed.
One of your
Thank
vid-
you. It's just the people without any talent is the ones who don't feel that. That's all. You're fine. It's just these people.
I don't feel rushed.
Go ahead.
Okay, before we go into Sports Ticker, we're gonna play a little touching video that Lewis sent.
No, go to sports. Go to T to Sports. Let's go to T to Sports. Let's see what that's about. Since he's so in, let's see if he's
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
We just talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
I wish one of your guys had children so I could kick them in the fucking head and stomp on their testicles so you can feel my pain, because that's the pain I have.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass. You won't do shit with this guy.
Oh, we look like the damn Bad News Bears.
And I don't care. We've been through that.
I know.
You've walked and you've walked back. So just deal with it.
I think he just ain't got shit else to do.
T to Sports Ticker.
That's what I feel. I feel.
Pickleball was invented in 1965 in a little island off Seattle. Played by four brothers.
Was Lewis one of them?
Was Jamie one of them?
No.
Oh, he's playing pickleball now, huh?
Yeah, he likes pickleball.
Yes.
What's pickleball? What is it?
It's a paddle game.
Mm-hmm.
Paddle has holes in it. you are a pickler
Mm-hmm.
when you are playing.
Okay.
It's a miniature tennis court where they originally played with ping pong balls and a wire, not a net. So as a player, you are a pickler in pickleball. And then you have the dip and the deal is hitting the ball in a certain sections on the court, just like in tennis. But it's a slower paced game because guys who couldn't really move around like they could, and you control it with the racket that has the holes in it, so you have that much force on the shot.
Have you played?
Give it the name. Yeah, we used to play at Venice Beach.
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with a pickle.
No, that's just the name they gave it. Yeah.
I was gonna try it just because of the name pickle.
A dill pickle?
Yeah, when you just described it, I was like, I have no interest in that. at all.
Football's right around the corner. Everybody's in training camp.
What is it, about 80 days now?
Yeah. Hope, what's your team? Football.
I'm not a sports person.
Not a sports person.
I love the Lakers. I'll always be a Laker, Kobe and Shaq and the Dream Team fan because I'm from Inglewood. So I'll always be a fan to the day I die. But I'm not a sports person at all.
Okay.
All right.
Absolutely. And that was Tita Sports Ticker.
And Lewis?
What?
I'm Hope.
Speedy has
I'm Hope.
a backyard boogie party going if y'all want to go.
No, it was Friday.
Or was it Friday?
Yeah.
It's August 5th. That was the game night you were thinking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
this
game
is
night.
something else.
Yeah,
Today's the 1st.
Yeah, August 5th. He's having
Okay.
This happened in the world of sports today, and I wanted to play the video and to get you all's opinion on this. Take a look.
This didn't happen today.
Huh?
That didn't happen today.
No, I didn't. Did I say it happened today?
Yeah.
It was reported in the news yesterday. I mean, I seen it posted.
Yeah, that happened.
Jake, if you're going to Florida, who just got up and left there and to your right? Who got up and left?
Well, since you've seen it already, I didn't know.
who got up and left.
He's
They
been
so
in the
messy.
league. Yeah, he's been in the league for a while. He played for the Colts, I think. Yeah, he's been in the league for
I
a while.
don't know why that D.L. Hughley posted it.
Yeah, it's been popping up. Yeah, it's been popping up.
Again, but it's old. That's
yeah,
old.
it's old. His mom, she got up and walked away, but she forgave him and he forgave her and all that. And he's in the league.
That money will forgive everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was.
But when you guys first saw that, what was your feeling about it?
She'll be back. That was all.
Yeah, it's her. It's
she didn't have to do it right there though.
Yeah, that was just her immaturity.
It's his life.
Yeah.
It's his life. She ain't playing.
He went somewhere where he felt he would shine the most.
And most comfortable, and they whatever they gave him lured him in, and maybe they would have more women there or something like that. I wish parents would let their kids live their lives and make their own mistakes. If that's a mistake, but I'm just saying we should allow our kids to live their lives and make their own. I've been on my own since I was 15, so I know.
Would let what?
Let your kids live.
Yeah, we let them live. As long as they don't die.
What video do you want next?
And whatever's on your. Oh, I don't have a.
Yeah, we threw it away.
No, whatever one you roll, it's your call.
She's out now. I'm taking her.
No, I'm talking about in general.
Yes.
Hope said you was dead.
Daddy, where you been?
What a great.
That's an old school.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but the cool thing is.
Go ahead and say you ain't cried a little bit, so everybody can know that you dead inside.
Jay is so funny. But it was just what got me was the fact that what the mom had done.
Yeah.
That the mom had put that work in to make sure that he was still connected with her.
Absolutely, I used to do that with my son's father.
Talk about just women and their power and their strength and that baby girl.
My son's father did 20 years in the California State Penitentiary.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. And I would send him up there all the time. He came home one day. He said, "Mommy, Daddy was in a white jacket." I said, "The nigga playing good. He trying to get out."
What was the age you first sent him up there? How old?
Oh, he might have been 7 or 8. You know.
Now, how did you prepare him, or what did you prepare him for?
I didn't. I said my son's grandmother was going, and she asked could he go, and I was like absolutely, because I didn't know my father, so I never wanted my son to not know his father. Right. We were together. He was my boyfriend. I was 14 years old. This was our love child, and I never not wanted him to know his kid, and my son not know. And they had their own relationship. I never said anything ill against him or anything. He get out, I let him come and live with us. We wasn't together. I let him come and live with us or whatever. I never put him on child support or anything like that. You know, I just wanted them to know each other and have their own relationship.
So what time was the collect call? Was it a set time?
Look, one time TDP, he has my son. He had another baby mama, my son, Sharita, and me and her were cool because when I was going through something, he was with her. And I let him go and live with them. And she took him in and raised him as if it was her own son. Yeah. So when she was going through her thing and got evicted, I let her come and live with us, with her son. And she had another son that wasn't with his father. Didn't care. We was cool. One day he called collect because she answered my phone. He hung up, thought he had wrong number. He's like, I think Jeff knew about it because Jeff the one said, that should be a sitcom.
Yeah.
That should be a sitcom. You know that should be a sitcom. And she called and we got along fine. I was on the Def Jam tour. I needed somebody I knew that I could trust, you know, to be around my son because, you know, when you have been violated in your own family, you know, with your own blood, you are very protective of your kids and stuff. So even when my son want to go to a friend's house, I'm going over there. I need to see who lived there. I need to see if there's a pedophile on the porch, a crackhead cousin. I need to see what the mama about.
Right.
It's called good parenting.
Good you know, and whatever. And then he would stay one day, be like, Mama, can we come back? Yeah, y'all can come back. So all the kids really lived at our house. Yeah. You know, but so that's that. Because all these generational curses, you have to break these in your family.
We need more women like you who would do something like that, take anal. Yeah, it's important.
You slipped that one in.
Yeah, slipped that one in. Suck, dig, swallow. Yeah, just run my whole resume.
I think that's going to be, you cannot sit in this seat anymore unless you take anal.
Okay, you can.
So,
Danny. See, he didn't put a prerequisite, so Danny can't come back for sure. He didn't finally figured out something.
Danny would sit there.
Wow.
He has no integrity. He would sit there.
So the seat is, if you don't do anal, you can't sit here.
Now.
Yeah, you've claimed it. You said it. You set a bar. It's a bar.
You said it. You said that. I just said I did it. I didn't say that you had to make the seat hot like that.
No, it's hot. It's definitely a hot seat. Not in that way. It's funny seat.
It's a bar right up your ass, so that's good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When you this old, you gotta do everything to keep these men. It's these. Have you seen these bitches out here?
So I'm at the white party.
No, Jeff. Really? Have you seen these hoes on Figueroa? They out at 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. These bitches ain't got a scar on their body. They ain't got no bullet wound. They ain't got no cigarette burns or nothing like that. They young and they fine and they stacked.
Yeah. I try not to go that way.
And what time are they out there?
They started like 6 in the morning.
Hey, what you doing?
So the early morning rush and stuff. I'm telling you. So we fucked basically. We fucked.
All right. Well, listen, we're getting clarity on that. This is a side that Poetess doesn't give us, so we're good.
Yeah.
We don't know what she likes as far as anal or whatever, but hey.
Well, no, when it was brought up, she never said nothing.
She keeps her whore inside.
Yeah, Poetess is a stone cold freak. Don't get it twisted.
Hey, now it's time for girl on girl.
Yeah. It's time to play our game.
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking about. Yeah.
So
what's the name of this?
So how do you know?
Hope need a segment called Bonus Hole.
So Lewis sent in this video.
Look how she trying to move on.
She's trying to move on.
Running out
Easy bonus hole.
Now let's move on.
Chat said,
now let's move on.
Yeah, now let's move on.
No. She's like, no, elaborate. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Where's your bonus hole?
Yeah.
somebody said Lewis has 2 bonus.
Bonus noses.
That's rude, but I like it.
2 bonus noses.
No, 2 bonus holes. You're not.
Oh, hilarious! That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Write that down. Write that down. Lewis. Say that.
I doubt it, but it's too easy. That was like, wow.
No, it wasn't.
No, it could be. That could be a good joke. That could be a good bit.
Bonus holes. Yeah, that could work.
Yeah.
2 bonus holes. I thought somebody was talking about my nose. There you go.
I didn't even know what bonus hole was.
Now you know. Now you know.
I
I just told you. Work that in. Yeah.
You can add that with your surface.
2 bonus.
Only you can make me happy.
Yes.
You know, I found out today I have 2 bonus holes.
Make me happy.
Yeah.
That's his new
All right,
opening
now
song.
you can continue on.
Oh, wow.
Now you want to move on.
Yeah, because
Okay, so Lewis sent in this. I'm gonna play the 2 videos you told me to play earlier, Lewis, about the women.
Oh, the women. Women.
I stand with NDIRE for speaking out against twerking at Essence Fest. Thank you, sis. So we got all these hoes out here splitting their asses and vaginas wide open. Yeah, she ain't had no panties on. And you got every infection and you want a nigga to eat that shit, but you done had it, you done drug it all across the goddamn floor, the janitors and shit, done drug the nasty mop, the mop water, and you done put your pussy, the womb, the damn portal of life and death. You just put the shit on the floor.
Well, that's the song.
And drag it around like a goddamn bitch in heat. That's what I see. You know how dogs look when they drag their ass around because they got worms? That's what I see with all this twerking. Like, what the fuck is in your ass? You need to get out so much. Sit down. Just, you don't know what to do with your energy. The truth, check your sisterhood. Check the next time you see that Cardi B video and you twerking and twerking. Ask yourself, what the fuck am I twerking for? How is this edifying my community? How is this edifying me? How is this edifying my children? When I shake my naked ass on stage and get out in front of the world and put my camera on, what am I representing about my black community? What am I saying about my legacy? I'm representing my mother, my father, my ancestors. And right now you at war and all you represent is some slaves that's been dumbed down, you've been brainwashed, and you've been fucked into submission. So now all you want to do is fucking just stay down.
Now, hold up. Now that's her position. It's her position. I thought it was a little long and unnecessary. I thought she went. I was like, okay. And I was like, wow. And then I saw this other woman, and I'm like, she's saying the same thing, but totally different.
After I was named CEO of Sam's Club, I was invited to an exclusive CEO roundtable in New York City. Only 25 invited guests, and that's when you get that invitation and it says non-transferable. And so during the reception, I met a fellow CEO, and I introduced myself, just like the boys club usually does, Roz Brewer, Sam's Club. After exchanging pleasantries back and forth, he asked, what do I do at Sam's Club? And I thought to myself, what'd the invitation say? But anyway, he said to me, do you lead marketing? So I was still puzzled. I said, no, that's part of my organization. And then he said, oh, merchandising. I said, at this point I was truly puzzled. So after I gave him the side eye, we approached the private room. And I ascended to the podium as the keynote for the day. And I enjoyed the look on his face when my bio was read. It was a good day.
Now, I'll take both sides.
You know, my take on it is that we are in 2023 and we're still saying the first this or the first that. Yeah. You know, and we have built this country from scratch. Our ancestors have built this country from scratch, and we're just now saying the first CEO of Sam's Club, the first CEO of Taco Bell, or the first of that brother, the first CEO of this. We're just now saying the first black president, and all of these years and stuff. And that's what's sad. And I think that it comes from us keeping ourselves down. The twerking. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with showcasing your body. If you got it, flaunt it, you know, whatever, if you want to. This is just that generation. What do you think our parents thought of us when we was grinding on a wall or whatever? You know, they didn't do that. You know, they wore, you know, dresses all the way up to their necks, and they wore the garter belts and petticoats and shit like that and everything.
But they still went to the juke joint.
They still did their thing.
Yeah.
You know, grandma had a gown on and still had 12 kids.
Right.
You know, so, you know, and so I'm just saying to myself that, you know, I know it's getting very explicit, but I truly believe we are really in the end times. You know, I was in Atlanta, and I was like, LA used to be Sodom and Gomorrah, but this show is Atlanta now. And Atlanta, they just it's really out of control. And I think as we get older, we get more conservative.
Now, when you say out of control, what do you mean? Which direction? What am I looking at that's out of control?
Out of control with the like I said, I got a lot of the gay situation and stuff. Women want to be men. Some of these women harder than y'all.
Yeah.
They are hardcore. They got dildos. They don't mind approaching you. They'll fight a nigga over a woman, you know, and the men just sitting back and allowing it to happen, not saying nothing, allowing women to fight over them, you know, spreading their seed around to everybody because there's a shortage of women. At the end of the day, we not all gonna get a man to ourselves. It's just not enough of y'all to go around.
Well, you got 2 bonus hoes, so.
Yeah, I got 2 bonus hoes. And it still ain't enough of y'all to go around and stuff or whatever. Because you have to think that the ones that have gotten murdered, you got to think about the incarcerated. You got to think about the ones that are married. Then I don't think God factored in the gays. I don't think he factored in all the gays. You know, so it's just not enough of y'all to go around, and y'all know it. So y'all use that to y'all advantage to try to service. And it goes back to Bible days. Let me just say that. Solomon had 700 wives. David had 300 wives. But let me clarify. Every woman had a role and a place. And even if Solomon went around, it would take him 2 years to come back to the first woman to sleep with her. So a lot of it was men would go to war and die, so they would take on that wife and raise her. But everybody had equal. So say I'm the queen bee, you the king, and I'm the queen. And I brought somebody home or you brought somebody home. They had to bring something to the table other than some pussy. So can this bitch raise the kids? Can she have kids? Because I'm done having kids and stuff. So it was something to keep building. You know, a guy talked about it where we trying to build to fight against another country. So you got 300, you know, concubine. I got 4. We need to get more than Israel got or this person, so we can come together. So in case they come after us, we have something to fight with, and we got enough people in place. So every woman had a purpose. Can you go out here and slay a lion and make clothes? Can you do this? So everybody had a role, and everybody understood that. And I think that's what's missing now. Men have it misconstrued and confused.
Yeah, I think these women need to go out here and make me some clothes. Give me a lion fur coat.
See how you'll take everything and just misconstrue it.
I know. Thank you. Hey,
I mean, the planet at one time was all women. When they had the boys, when they had the little thing, they sacrificed them until one woman took him off and brought him back. It's like, what did he do? He's a protector. He's a shield. Okay, so shit, I need one. Then the other women start having boys.
Let me stop. What you said at first, when you said the planet was just all women?
Yeah.
So the planet started with just women, no men?
Yeah, it was all women. Because they sacrificed the boys because they didn't know what that was.
Okay, this is in the beginning of time, you're saying?
It's at the beginning of civilization.
Okay. So
this is before Europeans and anybody was around. It was blue. They didn't know what the boy was until one took one and raised one. They always try to say, well, they sold him down the river and all. No, she took one and brought him back, and this dude was goddamn Adonis. Mm-hmm. What does he do?
A warrior.
Oh, he killed that. He kills that. Shit, let me go and get me one. Mm-hmm. They could have birth on their own.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like a seahorse, nigga.
You did not know that?
I'm going to research.
Yeah, this is before pesticides and all that. Yeah, well, it was a whole different time.
I ain't saying yay and nay. I just
calm down, Poetess Hole.
Are you college educated?
Yeah, but I just want to.
We're not. I'm not. I didn't go to college. Well, we read.
He Googles.
No. I got certain people I call.
Okay, call them.
I lean on certain people who are okay. That's what they do. Mm-hmm. Hey, I got a question for you. Mm-hmm. That's what you do. If I need a medical question, I'm not gonna call you.
College is not the determinant. Huh? College is not the determinant.
I didn't say college.
I was speaking to Hope.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because college it's not about. It's about who has skill, who's done it. Mm-hmm. Who's done it?
What's with the flaying end of the arms?
Making the point.
Because Hope, the life you led and what you've done, you can't even teach that in college. It's not even a curriculum. No. It's not even thought of.
Well, it should be a curriculum. It was at one point. It was a life skills. There was a curriculum where it was life skills, and usually it was
called the home ec.
No, it was usually a teacher that didn't fit the whole prototype that was teaching that class. It was in public school. You always had that one teacher that was
went
different
against the grain.
and then that was that humanities guy. That was what he taught you or she taught you. And she
That
went
was for me,
against
that was in
everything.
home
I
ec.
don't know about you. Went against everything that the other teachers were saying.
The
I had a
curriculum.
teacher. My teacher, he's still alive, Mr. Franklin and stuff. That was one of my
Right.
favorite teachers. He's like my uncle, and he would play music and let
Right,
us, do our work to music and everything like that, and play records in his classroom.
Mr. Scott,
he was a gym
Mr.
teacher
White.
and all that. He's still alive. Shout
These
out
brothers,
to Mr.
these
Franklin.
brothers were 22 and 23 years old when they were teaching us. These were male teachers who were 22, 23, straight out of college, out of all the historical black colleges, out of Cheney, Lincoln. This was back east. They all were teaching back east.
They went back.
and they all knew each other because they all pledged and they all became teachers. And these brothers, I had one teacher, Mr. White. We didn't know this, and I was talking to him the other day. He was telling me that every day after school he would go. His wife took his kids, and every day after school he would go look for them. It took him a year. He said he would come teach, deal with our lesson, and then get in the car and look for his kids for a year. And we didn't even think about what these men were going through.
Right.
Didn't even think about what they were going through as far as even getting to work. What the police were doing to him, what the white man was doing to him.
Or the principal who was probably white.
White.
Telling them, you can't teach them kids that.
Right. Yeah. And telling them that we didn't have to. One of our principal got mad because our teacher, black PE teacher, took us up to the roof to do hockey. Because the teacher's like, y'all don't play hockey. He's like, and our teacher's like, we started hockey.
Yeah.
We started hockey. Shut him down. Mr. Eccles gonna sit there and tell us that we shouldn't be playing hockey.
Yeah, basketball or football.
Right. And we were like, no, because we were killing the white boys who were supposed to play hockey. Because the Flyers had won the championship 3 years in a row. And we were all just doing what we do as black
Yeah,
guys.
that's where the
just-
Stanley Cup comes from. Because they watched the Canadian brothers up there playing hockey. That's why it's the Stanley Cup.
Yeah. Just like baseball. It's a new documentary out there on baseball, too.
But no, my teacher, William Holzclaw, he let us shoot dice in the class and everything. Then he set us down and said, okay, now write me a check for what you just won. Huh? What's a check? How you...
See?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
My uncle is Kirk Flood. He is the reason
Oh,
why
he's the reason.
athletes have free agency.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's
And they won't put him in the Baseball Hall of Fame for it.
Right.
We've been fighting that forever.
All right.
Wow. Yeah.
So
Yeah, he
listen,
sacrificed.
I'm Lew Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
And I'm your guest, first and last guest. And I will not be back to this hostile environment.
Give it up for Anal Flood, y'all, please.
Somebody go get some pussy in here, and I'll be back when you get some pussy.
Hope it's him.
So again,
Drinking all this man milk.
Hope, tell us one more time
yes.
about your event.
The Celebrity Comedy Awards Tribute, Tuesday, September the 12th, 7 p.m., Patriotic Hall. Get your tickets at comicsrockawardstribute.eventbrite.com or just go to comicsrockconvention.com. Comedians is still trying to register for the convention. If you guys want to come, you don't have to be registered for the convention to just come to the award show. You can come to that as well. I want to see y'all all in the place.
Who do you recommend come to this event?
People who love comedy, people who love these fans of all of these people I'm honoring.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a star-studded event. As you know, the presenters and stuff. I'm working on that now, and we got people who love music and comedy, all of that.
And it's going to be produced very well.
Produced
because
very
that's going to be
well.
that. But before we
Jeff is the line producer.
Before we go any further, I know we've talked about a lot of people with challenges and everything going around and things that we're going through in life, and just wanted to make sure you guys that if you need someone. Or if you feel in a certain way, just call someone. Someone,
Can I call you, Louis?
Yeah, you can call me.
Okay.
I mean, if you called me, I would pick up because I'm like, oh, why is she calling me?
Oh.
Certain people, you're like, oh, okay, Hope must need to talk to me. She's calling me. So, of course, everyone knows that if you don't know, the suicide hotline is 988.
988, okay.
988, that's the new suicide hotline.
And they'll pick up?
And I don't know about that, but...
You're in the queue.
No, I mean, because I'm going to be honest. I had a rough day today.
Your number's 799.
We're talking to Lewis right now.
Please hold for the next representative.
No, I had a rough day today.
Press 1 for English.
I mean, you just got to...
What made your day, Rob?
If you want to do anal before you kill yourself, press 4.
Press 9 to go back to the main menu.
I'm sorry, all operators are busy right now.
Other people are trying to kill themselves. That's not funny. It ain't funny.
It's funny right now.
You reached the number that's been disconnected. Please try your number again.
Your minutes have run out. Your minutes have run out.
Hey,
you are number 600 in the queue.
Hey, caller, can you hold on? I'm still trying to get this person.
If you want to see Poetess sex tape, press 8.
If you do anal, press 4.
I've been pressing that all day.
If you want to use your bonus hole, press 6.
If you've heard some...
Hey, caller, can you hold on? I'm still trying to talk this person off the ledge.
All right, listen, here's the thing, too.
He's been on there for 12 hours.
I know.
If you have some friends or someone you know say things like, I don't want to die, but I don't know how to live, talking with you might help them. I mean, that's important. Talking with you might help them. So if you hear somebody saying something to you, just go for a walk with them.
I called my girlfriend one day and I told her, I said, I feel like killing myself. She said, can you wait till after the holidays?
Exactly. Don't fuck up my holidays. Yeah.
Girl, I bought you something this year.
Fucking Lunel.
It's just around Thanksgiving.
Caller. You're on the air.
Hello,
everybody. How y'all doing?
Hey, Seymour.
What's up, Seymour?
Hi, Hope.
Hey,
Hi,
baby.
Jill. Hey, Poetess.
What's up?
I have a little question for you all, and I'm glad that Poetess is there, being in the music industry, and then for the men on the panel, and Mr. Dix.
You said it right.
Wait. No, what did she just say? Did she say
Mr.
the man
Dick.
candidate and Mr. Dix?
Yeah.
Mr. Dick. Go ahead.
She said Mr. Dick?
No, I didn't say that. I said Mr. Dix.
I was about to say.
I heard what I heard.
Yeah.
We all heard it. That's why we paused a little bit. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask you all, and then like Hope being the woman on the panel and Poetess being in music. You know, everyone is talking about the women and what the women are doing. Like Fabulous came out recently talking about, can women talk about anything other than their coochies and all this kind of stuff. But I think he was on a remix with Puff Daddy, Act Bad, with the City Girls. And the City Girls are talking about having a hot girl summer and all this kind of stuff. But you want to speak out on the women, but we got all these rap artists out here dropping this drill music and these male rappers are dying left and right. And I feel like sometimes our men are punching down. I know that, people are marginalized, and when you have not conquered anybody, you try to, I guess your next best thing is your women, but it's kind of bothersome as a female to hear our men attack us. Lewis, I wasn't going back and forth with Jeff Brown. I feel like Jeff Brown has a desire that he'll never meet to be the next Kevin Scamuel. It's not going to happen.
Kevin who?
Scamuels.
But he takes
Play on
every
words.
opportunity he can to attack black women when he's married to a black woman. And he want to say it's love, and I think it's misogyny. And I just feel like I'm going to wrap it up. Longest Too Short was talking about Blow the Whistle and all of his nasty songs. It's cool. Luke went to the Supreme Court to talk about popping that pussy. But now that women are taking autonomy of their bodies, it's a problem. So it's only okay when men can objectify women. When women say, no, I'm going to dress how I want to dress. I'm going to do what I want to do. Now men are demonizing us. We're this and we're that. Oh, black women are twerking. When white women have a whole twerking class, they're charging people to learn how to twerk.
I went.
But our men are constantly punching down on us. But when they get shot in the streets, we're the ones leading the marches. And I'm just tired.
Okay. I agree. I agree with you wholeheartedly, and thanks for calling, because at the end of the day, but you know what the issue is? It's just like being in an entertainment business and stuff. People ask me all the time, Hope, what do you feel like is the reason why you haven't hit to the next level? I said, I need a dick. That's what the reason is and stuff. And because men, they'll never put $50,000, $60,000 in a woman's hand, but they'll put it in Lewis' hands, they'll put it in y'all hand, but they just won't, they don't treat us the same. And now that we're saying we ain't having this shit no more, y'all ain't gonna just keep talking about us and we ain't gonna snap back. So Pound Town, y'all talking about it anyway.
All right, so let's put it in perspective somewhat. This is not just entertainment. This is across the board when it comes to men and men treating women a certain way. So let's get off of as far as the fact of us men and show business and all that. This is just how men have been treating women for years.
Okay.
I mean, we look at what our grandfathers did to our grandmothers and how we had to either say something or not say something or get out of the house. And then our fathers treated our mothers that way. And then we get to a point where we meet women and I think my generation was the generation to say, we're not going to treat our women that way. We're going to get married, have kids, try to do the best we can do, and then treat them a certain way. That's it. That's how now I know how that's what I was thinking. That's how I was thinking. Okay, let's try to do it the right way. And I still try to do things the right way. And sometimes, you have to call things out that might embarrass. That's why I show both parts of that. That I think there's two sides of women. And either one can work. Whatever works for her, and she's safe and healthy. That CEO woman I love, and the other girl, whatever she does, she does. She speaks her
I
piece.
just think that the one twerking gets the most attention is what it is. They get the most media attention.
The negativity, yeah.
They get the most of the social media attention. So
and
I think that the women on the flip side of the coin are buried up under all of that, because there are great classy female artists that never really see the light of day. Like even when we saw Samara Joy, I was just so impressed. She's 24 years old, classy.
Yes.
Super classy. And it's like,
that's not a part of the algorithm.
Yeah, but you can appreciate if more of us appreciate it.
It doesn't sell.
But it doesn't. It's okay if it doesn't sell. But my thing is, you still can put it out there for them to see. And my point is, sometimes
your route will be so much longer. Like Nicki Minaj, when she first came out, she was actually a conscious rapper, and Lil Wayne told her, "Don't nobody want to hear that shit." Right. And so she changed who she was, but she was a conscious rapper at first. He said, "Nobody want to hear that shit."
Yeah, but see, also the one thing with, like I said before, it's with other things. Entertainment, you have to find who you are, and that's what you sell, and that's why you sell Hope Flood. And when they're ready to purchase Hope Flood will be ready. It's a difference from other people who are not ready. Jeff Brown is selling Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown does a lot of writing for top people. He likes going at it. And what I see is, she said I wasn't going, Seymour said I'm not going back and forth with Jeff. Yeah, y'all do. Y'all go back and forth at it. Y'all go at each other. I'm just amazed at how these
Jeff
people
is still alive. Okay.
Oh wow.
No, but I get Seymour's point. I do see a lot of that on social media.
Well, that's all that's on there.
Bashing sisters.
But sisters that bash. The social media is a bash thing. That's what they do. Very seldom you hear people's giving them props. Normally you go right into the negative. Even when someone gives someone props, people turn it to be negative.
Right. But you know what we try. The thing is too with y'all is that Black people have needed counseling since the beginning of time.
Tell me about it.
And we, because of the stigmatism behind it, if you went to counseling, you was considered retarded. And so nobody went to counseling, but we have needed counseling since the beginning of time. The Black man, just from me having a Black son, I see the things that he's going through and has gone through, and the things that he tells me. And I just realized it's hard being a Black man. It's hard. Y'all walk out of here and you're judged by the color of your skin. You judged because if you want to get a classic car, that's a judgment. You considered a thug. you judged by this. If you're educated, you considered bougie or you don't fit in or you ain't Black enough. And just everything, they just pull you over for being Black on a sunshiny day. And it'd be some of the most horrible things. And I just realized walking down the street, I worry about my son every single day. Yeah. And I tell him all the time, when I ask you who you with, where you going, or give me their phone number, it's not because I want to be in your business. Right. It's just that I need to know where to start.
Judge the company you keep.
Yeah, and I need to know your friends. Right. I need to know who you with, these girls. These girls will set you up. I just need to know what's going on so I know where to start if something happens to you. Right. So it's not like I'm clocking you, wanting to know your business, who you with, but I do want to know.
Right, I want to know where to start the investigation.
Yes.
Okay, I think it's a good point to end on that note of what you just said. Where to start? No, I mean I thought that was great. Makes a point because that's with everyone. Where do I start with you?
Where do I start to look?
Where do I start?
Where do I start with you?
And the Black man think that every time y'all leave the house and we asking you where you at, where you going, or whatever, who you with, that we trying to clock y'all. I want to know because I love you, and I want to know because I know I need to know where to start. And you talking about Tyrone? I don't want you to go with Tyrone because I know Tyrone. Tyrone ain't shit. Every time you hang out with Tyrone, some shit pop off. Right. or Tyrone ain't shit because Tyrone tries to holler at me when you ain't looking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
or that
absolutely.
nigga hating on you and shit, and or suggesting little things and stuff, and you think that's your boy. And a lot of times your boy ain't your fucking boy.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a lot of rooted in jealousy and envy and everything, and they pitch us against each other. This shit's been going on since the fucking beginning of time, and we're not even programmed to realize what is really, really going on. But that's why black women, we just love our men. We love our men, and we want to love y'all, but y'all won't allow us to love y'all.
Well,
And it's
we don't know
hard.
how.
Y'all don't know how, and it starts with that, and y'all don't know how.
No,
You don't, Louis, you don't either.
Some of us know how.
No, you
Some
don't.
of us work at it. Don't say just, so they know how? Women are the only ones that know how to love?
we didn't
Why
say
you get
that
sassy
either.
with me?
No, I'm just saying. Women, I mean,
We're not
sit
saying
there
that either.
co-signing.
But it's a
more anal,
conversation
then we'd be all right.
it's a conversation to have.
Right. I think both of us need to
whatever.
work
And then,
on
like
that.
men say, y'all want more sex, and if y'all had more sex, y'all wouldn't be out here. But I don't believe in monogamy. I don't believe. Can you be in love with more than one person at one time?
Can I be a different type? You mean as far as my woman? No, I mean, I can love different people.
Can you love two people at the same time?
Yeah, his left hand and his right hand.
Can you love more than one person at one time?
You're
What
cheating
kind of
on
love
me.
am I giving?
Love, like you love me,
LOVE.
like dating, or love
Or
me
yeah,
as a woman.
can I go out with a woman and be with a woman and have two girls that I love?
Yes.
No.
You don't think so?
No, it's not. No,
You're
I
lying.
can.
You can.
I
That's what I'm
just make
saying.
a choice
Can
not
you?
to. Yeah,
No,
I
but
can.
I'm saying, can you? I didn't say. I know that's a choice.
Right.
But can you love more than one person at one time?
Of course.
Okay, so do
Love
you
for
believe?
different
Then does
reasons.
that mean? And that is a choice. But then does that mean monogamy is really for us?
Well, you try to work hard at it, but they say it. Well, it's obvious it's not for us because it's
so
something
much
that
cheating
people-
going around.
Yeah, so but it's for some of us. I think once you reach a certain age, yeah.
Well, it's because your dick don't work no more.
Right.
Mm,
Right.
yeah.
But I think but even part of that's part one of it, but part two of it too is that you've hopefully matured to a point where that's not.
Or
your
you're just
focus.
tired. Now you're tired.
At this stage of my life, I'll take peace over pussy.
See, back
You've
then
been
you
doing
was.
that your whole career.
What you mean? No, he ain't.
I've hung out with his crib. I've hung out at his crib.
I know.
The people he got. Yeah.
But to Hope's point of clocking,
Oh,
making moves. So if I leave you, I say I'll be right back. Where you going? Now, where I'm going, I gotta go pick this dude up. They don't fuck with him, but I gotta go because they fuck with me. So I gotta make that happen for him, and then I gotta make sure he get back home safely. But I know if I tell you this, you gonna put that.
And you know why though, TDP? We used to do shows in the prisons, and more men was in there like, my girl told me to go, don't go around that
Right,
corner.
right.
My girl told me, because we have a thing that y'all have but y'all don't use. It's called intuition.
Oh yeah.
And I can feel
can see
stuff.
it.
I can see it. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I have discernment. And my son would say, Mom, I think you be jinxing me. I said, no, nigga, been there, done that.
Right.
I done went down that alley. I almost didn't make it back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I saw some things I shouldn't have seen. And I'm just trying, if the stove is hot, nigga, you ain't got to touch it. It's hot, nigga.
Right.
And that's all we trying to say to you, because we love y'all so much and we want y'all to come back home to us.
But I just put it out there because that's what's on our side. Like, we think we got it.
Right.
yeah.
That's why.
And
Some of us.
Yeah.
I'm speaking for.
Well, no, you shouldn't be. Speak for yourself. Don't speak for all of us.
You don't think that you got it? You don't
Huh?
think that you always got it?
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't say we. No, we don't all think that way.
I was
I don't
just
all
speaking-
think that I got something.
I
I'm
was
going to do
just
something.
speaking for the
I got it.
conversation.
Huh?
I got it.
You feel like you got it all together?
If my boy called
You
me
can feel
somewhere
like
and
you
he's
can
somewhere
control
he shouldn't
everything?
be,
Yeah, you going to get him?
it depends on what. I'm sending somebody. I'm not going. Why are you there? If you telling me you're somewhere, first of all, if you're that kind of boy, I'm probably not your boy.
You ain't. Right. Right.
I'm
but
probably
TDP
not
come
your
from
boy.
another
I'm
neighborhood.
probably not your boy.
TDP come from a hood of, this nigga probably
from
laid
different
damn near
cloths.
laid down his life for me.
Well, TDP would be calling me for something different.
right.
Jeff would be calling me for something different.
Right, but
I
he's-
would be calling him for something different.
Right, but he just talking about in his hood with his boys. So his boys that he didn't grew up with and they done all that shit together. This nigga might have saved his life. This nigga might have took a bullet for him, a case for him, or whatever. There's some hood shit that only we understand.
It's tribal.
Yeah.
But it's loyalty in the
Yes.
tribe that you
Yes.
fuck with.
Yes.
And hopefully you have enough respect within that tribe that you hopefully can teach him not to go down there that day.
Well, yeah, but sometimes them niggas.
But sometimes you can do. You say, I ain't going down there. You saw a perfect example with the pastrami. You go a certain way. You go down Venice. You don't go that way because
I
you
don't
know.
go down Venice.
Huh?
I get on the 10 to the 405.
He go around. But he knows not to come to
and
this
then go to Washington.
But he knows not to come to this one on Adams.
And hopefully that's why you teach the other ones that's how you get to that.
But it's one nigga that think he better than the next nigga. Nigga, I'm going to that one. Fuck them niggas and stuff. And either you boy, you coming with him, or you not, or you try to talk him out of him.
Well, you tell your boy, you teach him to go to that one over there that you don't go in Venice.
No, it's not like that.
It is like that.
Why you yelling?
Sometimes you might be at the Tiger Club. And the Tiger Club is down the street from the one on Adams. So you got to go over there 40, 50, 60, 70 deep, all strapped. So they know when they look out, they ain't playing tonight. They going to get them sandwiches.
Why? A sandwich is just like downtown Tony Brown. A pastrami sandwich is worth that.
That's real.
It's worth for you to be strapped.
It's about their manhood. It's
that's
about me saying that you're not going to punk me.
That's ridiculous.
Because it's Saturday night, Lewis. I'm going to eat half of the sandwich tonight. And then in the morning, I'm going to warm up and watch the football game with the rest of the
grave because they needed a pastrami sandwich at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It is.
Hey, listen, it's been fun. Thank you so much for coming through, Hope.
You're welcome.
And
pleasure was all ours.
You got this pressure up.
Yeah.
No, ain't nobody.
Yeah.
You guys kill me, man.
Call 3, please.
See, he gets sensitive.
Help us.
No.
Yeah, call it.
Nobody can have it. No,
Stop being defensive.
No,
Stop being defensive.
You feel like nobody can say anything to y'all, and when I say it up, y'all got a problem.
You know what it is, Jazzy?
What is it?
So he deal with them little European and
All
them
day,
Jewish kids. He can't say nothing to them.
Yeah.
But he want to come here and vent
take it all
volcanoes.
out.
Now here's where
he can't say.
Shut up, bonus hole. I'm talking.
No, here's where your ignorance is wrong. Here's where your ignorance is wrong. Because I say the same thing to them that I would say
No,
to
you
you.
don't.
And you know that. And you know that.
you don't.
Because
You
you've been you've been
No,
beaten
you
by
don't.
me coaching wise, and you've been beaten by me
say it in
coaching
a
wise.
different tone.
No, say it the same way.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
No,
do.
you don't.
Yeah, you don't talk to them Eastern Europeans like that.
Yes, I do. That
you
maybe
don't.
no, you wouldn't.
to your dad.
You wouldn't, and I know you wouldn't.
No.
Talk to
There you
what?
go. The Europeans.
You out your
I
fucking
talk to the
mind.
Europeans the same way I talk to you all.
Didn't
No,
we
you
just
don't.
talk
Yes, I
about
do.
how Jeff got blackballed
Yes.
for talking?
Well, some of the things he said, he wanted to fight a guy.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
You can't do that
Why can't I?
because, well, now you see why.
But it's all good though.
No, it was unnecessary.
No, it wasn't.
It
At
was.
that point, it wasn't.
Why would you? And you didn't show. Why would you try to
It
fight
doesn't
somebody
matter.
in an office?
No, it wasn't
Because
in
he
office.
just told you to do one thing.
Yeah.
And you
It
say,
was the
well,
way he
from
told
where
me.
I come from, we fight.
Yes. Exactly.
But you're not where you were from.
Yeah, I am.
You were in California.
No,
in
I'm
his
still where I'm
office working.
from. My rooted in my values. It's
No,
integrity.
you're rooted in your values to take care of your family.
Tooted and rooted.
And I did though. I did
Tooted
very
and
well.
rooted.
It's not about.
I did
didn't
very
say you
well.
Didn't.
With no
Tooted and
income,
rooted.
with income
I'm
steady
saying
coming
you
in.
did not have to. That was an unnecessary fight. And you know
didn't.
That.
No,
No,
you
I've
didn't.
said it to you before. I'm not that guy.
I know.
I'm not gonna stand there and fight and tell a
Okay,
man I'm gonna
guys.
argue with him.
And I'm not. And I'm not nigga. That's why you call me and say, "Yo, bring that thing."
Yeah. You wanna talk
Motherfucker, so
about
stop that. Yes.
Yeah, so knock it off.
Yes.
Tell if you're gonna tell it, tell it.
Yeah.
But no, that's already been told.
Okay. Well,
This girl up
there you
here
go.
gonna beat me up.
Nah, nobody said that.
She got 2 bonus holes.
Come down Venice. It ain't no
Well,
traffic.
you the one always bragging about your thing. So
Yeah.
bring it.
Yeah, and I did.
You got it.
that
That's
was
right.
gay.
And
Was I
like
there?
I said, I call you for certain things, just like you would call me for certain things. You wouldn't call me asking me to bring a thing.
No, never.
Nah. You would say, hey, come pick me up. I want you to drive me to such and such. That's what you say. And you say, park the car right there, and I'll be right back.
Exactly.
I wouldn't do it, but that's what you would do.
There you go.
he ain't gonna call you to do that because you ain't coming.
Exactly.
That's
true. Hey, listen, I'm out. I'm Lew Dix. We're out. I'm Lew Dix.
Before we go, we got to thank the people who donated this week. Ryan Smith, thank you so much. Monterey.
Thank you.
Jackie, thank you for your continued
Always.
support.
Always.
Thank you, Jackie.
Primo and Dana.
Shout
who
out
got a
Angie
little
and
crush
Al.
on TDP.
Dana Dang.
That's
And
right.
for all your cannabis and CBD needs, highhopes.biz.
Oh.
One more time.
For all your cannabis and CBD needs, highhopes.biz.
All right, we'll catch you guys.
Do you have
back.
any anal blunts?
Caller, you're on hold. You're number 7.